you guys left from the room on the left that had the various beds where you guys took a rest, and the five of you, came over here while your other party member seemed to have slept in. And you did a little exploration and ended up in here where you handled three uh, sort of strangely animated armors, a little harsher than regular animated armor. And then you guys kind of had like a spat about battle tactics before we ended up closing out the session. Um, Cotman, you pretty much were like middle grounding, but like while they were doing that, you were kind of just looking around. You guys got your rewards from this room, and then you had the choice to go to the door on the east or the door south of this room. Well, what would you guys like to do from here?
Hmm. Oh, we could keep heading south, or there's another path back the way we came. Which way do you all want to go? Or this door right behind me? Hello?
Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking.
Oh, you're good. Sorry, yeah, I thought I lagged out for a second.
No, it's all
No,
good.
no, you're right. Maybe we should
I
just
think it's a
empty out the
good door
room.
you have chosen.
What was that, Loki? Sorry.
I think it's a good door you have chosen there.
Oh,
The
yeah,
one
who knows?
behind him?
It
Or
might just be a closet. Have I done a divine sense here? Oh no.
You
Oh,
can if
I'll
you
go ahead
want
and
to.
use a yeah, I'll use a divine sense here. Why
Maybe
not?
we should try to hide or something.
Yeah, just to see if there's anything bad
All
behind
right.
it.
Um.
Celestial fiend or
Yep.
well, something
Or
else.
undead.
Yeah,
Undead.
undead. Yeah.
Mhm.
So this room doesn't have any ping to it, but you do get a ping in the door to the south of you.
Ooh. Oh.
So maybe we should fit. But when we pinged before, this room didn't give us anything either. Or was that?
It was the weapon of warning that Wednesday has,
Oh,
which
okay.
Wednesday
Yeah.
did get a little bit of a ping south.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's something
Okay.
south. Or
So maybe we should. Oh, sorry.
want me to just pop this door open, take a peek inside real quick, then we go into that south room.
That's what I was thinking.
Cool. Well, I guess I'll just open this door. Oh, yeah, I'll see if it's unlocked for one.
It is unlocked in. You open it and you find another room. This one's in a little bit better condition than the other rooms that were in the other section of this map. Um,
Mm.
it's this bedroom just contains a stone desk, stone bed, and a metal display holding a single battered great axe up on the wall.
Oh, that's neat. Go ahead and grab that battered great axe.
All right, so you grab the great axe and you try to pull it off the wall, and it doesn't move, no matter
Oh.
how hard you pull it.
Hmm. I want to. Now it feels like a challenge, and now I kind of just want it.
Well,
Leah and Rabbit, as you're looking in the room, you see Cotman against the wall, pulling on a great axe, and he just can't get it off the wall.
You guys know anything about axes that won't come off walls?
I've never experienced it.
What you see right now is me with both feet on the wall, literally pulling, and it's just not coming off.
It's not
I'm
coming
not
off.
touching the floor.
If
Can
you can't
I,
pull it
like,
off, go. Yeah.
walk over and try to help him?
I got a pretty high strength score too, so I'm surprised.
All right, yeah,
Gonna
Rabbit, and you
sneak
try
in
to
and watch
pull it.
you.
You, no matter how many of y'all get together and start pulling that great axe, it doesn't budge.
Oh, no, I'm just watching. I don't think I'd help. I mean, I can help a little bit. I don't know.
You see your two paladins just giving it all they got to pull on this thing, and it's just not given.
Let's see.
Oh, I got nothing. I can't think of any ways to take this thing off the wall. At least not any ways Cotman would know.
Do you have it, Leah? Do you have any way of seeing if there's some sort of spell on it or something.
That's what I was checking. I don't have a very good Arcana at all.
There's Arcana checks for checking if it's magical, or you could do investigation to just kind of look at it instead of just pulling on it.
Yeah,
Oh
both
yeah,
of
that's
those
fair.
not great for me, but I can try an investigation check or an Arcana check. If someone wants to do an investigation, I could do an Arcana.
I'll try, but there's no guarantees. I got a negative.
Oh, I just have a 0, so.
I got an 11.
And I got a 15.
I have a +1 in it. I'll do the investigation check.
Yes!
Okay, who you got a 15 on what?
Arcana.
Uh, Something about the battle axe's hilt is giving off this magical energy, but you can't really tell why.
Can't figure out
Not a
why.
And
hilt,
then
maybe shaft is the right word.
and then I got a 14 on my investigation.
Oh yeah,
14.
way better than me.
With the 11, you just are confused, but with a 14, you look around and you see at the bottom of the shaft for this battle axe, you see a button.
Oh, there's a button here, and I press the button.
Immediately.
When you press the button, the axe immediately falls. If anyone's trying to hold on to it, you can try and catch it. It's not super heavy. It weighs about the battle axe weight, so. So I think Cotman, you were still holding on to it, right?
Oh, I let go while we were just investigating it.
Okay, well
You
then
know,
as you push
that way
the
it would.
button, it would clatter to the ground.
Hey, can you hold that up and press the button again? I want to see what happens.
Yeah, I can do that. So I'll put it like where it was on the wall, and I'll press the button again.
Oh,
Alright.
not on the wall, just like in the air. I want to see if it does a
In
thing.
the air? Okay.
Yeah, just hold.
Alright.
Uh,
When you do that, and you let go of it, it just stays in the air right where you had
What?
it. And if you try and pull on it, it doesn't move.
That's amazing. Um,
Oh, well, that's interesting.
this could certainly be useful in some way.
Well,
could be useful.
yeah,
Could also
I'll
be a problem.
toss it in the bag of holding. I don't know where. I don't want to accidentally press that button while I'm in the middle of a swing or something.
To be
That's what
to be clear with you all, the Great Axe has been altered to be on top of an immovable rod. So the immovable rod is the shaft of this battle axe.
Oh.
But
That's
yeah, I'll
interesting.
grab it, press the button again, just put it in the bag of holding.
Alright. It's fair enough.
Well, once we could figure out something else to do with that thing.
Actually, I want to show it to Loki. I take it back out and I walk out. Loki, look at what we found. Oh, my fucking headphones. 1 second.
Wait, I'll push the button and you can show him.
Please.
Tell me
Mercy.
when.
Mercy on my soul. I cannot hear you guys if you're talking, by the way.
That's okay.
Can you reconnect? Thank you.
Loki, from behind you in the hallway, you hear the sound of stone dragging on stone. Um, yeah, that's what you hear.
Okay. I'm good now.
Okay.
Stone dragging on stone.
Mhm.
Okay.
But yeah, you can go show Loki your battle axe rabbit.
So I just walk out like, Loki, look at what we found, and I'll hold it in the air, and then I'll press
And
the
then I'll press
button
the
and let
button.
go of it.
Is there a button on the staff? Like on the actual
It's on the
thing?
very bottom of the hilt.
That's so cool. Okay. So you.
It's,
I wonder how that was. Okay.
I'm
it's a
worried the
float
axe will
hat.
break, and then next thing you know, you just have a unmovable rod, immovable rod.
Loki, any reaction to the stone dragon on stone sound behind you?
Loki?
Is Loki there? Loki?
It's not muted. Oh, he's not in the chat. Oh wait, no, he is. He is. My bad.
He was laughing a minute ago.
Yeah. I just tagged him. Maybe he has his mic muted? I don't know. I thought he was there.
I I heard him a minute ago.
He's
So.
on the game.
Yeah.
Oh. He did talk to y'all like a second ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why can't things go right for this session?
It feels a little cursed. It's okay.
The one time I wish for a smooth session.
The one time?
Look, any other time
The
it's
one
kind
time.
of funny. Any other time it's kind of funny. But I wanted one this time.
Fair enough.
This session matters.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree.
He is
Hello.
Oh,
hey,
hey.
there he is. Hey, Loki. He's back. Look. Yeah.
You have to have. What do you have there?
An immovable X. Yeah. There we go.
A horse. Nice.
Yeah, if you press the button on the bottom, like wherever you're holding it, it just kind of stays there, even if it's in midair, as you can see.
So many things you can
And
do.
then I'll press the button again and go put it in the bag of holding.
And
A horse.
during this, Loki and I guess Rabbit, since you were up closer to Loki, you guys would have heard the sound of stone dragging on stone back in the hallway.
Uh, so Rabbit and Loki.
What's going on?
I just heard something out there.
Like in the hallway we came from?
Yes.
Want to go back
What
out
did you
there,
hear?
or do we want to check this south room? Because we think there is something bad in this south room.
Loki, you're good at hiding. Could you check it out?
Yeah, maybe you others should hide. So you can get a surprise attack if something comes back after me.
Okay.
Okay, Cotman, are you standing on the armory of?
Oh, my bad. Right. Yeah. Have to stand up to the side of it.
All right, cool. So Loki, you're gonna be the one that opens the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
This door?
Quiet.
Oh, I meant go out into the hallway and check out what it was.
Yeah, I thought it was in the hallway. Oh, wow. It's already open. So here we
It's
go.
already open.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, so Loki opens that door, and you can see. I'd say you can see even over here a little bit too. You can see that this room looks to be another sort of armory. Other than inside, you can already see that it's got a like few broken shields, and there's like this desk that has like warped crossbow bolts on battered shelves, and there's some hooks that don't seem to be holding anything. But the room itself seems to be a bit empty right now. Other than that,
Plus 10 on stealth.
yeah, stuff is crazy.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright, going a little more into the room so you can see a little bit more. here. Yeah, it still looks pretty empty. However, here in between these two uh, stands that would hold gear usually, you see a sort of like statue of, I don't know if statue is the right word. You see what looks to be a inanimate dead skeletal like figure that's holding or that's wearing like a bunch of armor. He's almost like a skeleton with as an armor stand type of look.
Does it look alive?
It currently looks inanimate.
Yeah.
Skeletons.
Wednesday would be talking about how she definitely feels that there's something wrong with that room. Yep, with that stealth you can keep moving in quietly. That's fine. I'll reveal the rest of the room since you're pretty much right there looking at it. And it just looks like a very large armory full of broken shields and dusty gear. The gear on the skeletal figure does look actually quite in quite good condition.
We've dealt with skeletons, I believe.
Yeah, that's probably what
Think?
pinged.
Yeah.
But
And
could
I
be
mean,
undead.
Where is the door more? So I will go over to the door.
Okay.
you
Yeah.
could.
The more that you look inside the room, the closer you get to that statue, you can see that the armor has like what looks to be like skulls on the shoulder pads and the knee pads. But yeah, I imagine with a 27 stealth that you're moving through that room real quietly. Is anyone following Loki, or y'all just leaving them to do this?
Well,
Uh,
see how
I'll
loud
go
it
ahead
would
and
be.
We're
get
thinking
in
singular.
right here,
A weird.
and I'll wait here without any
Maybe
stealth.
Any stealth?
I'll
Okay.
follow.
Yeah. Before I get
Um,
too close to that skeleton and get him
as
to
you
turn on.
as you guys start coming in, you just see dust start to fly up with your quick movements. Dust that Loki was able to not disturb as he was moving quietly and slowly. Loki, as you try to open that door, you find that it is locked, and in fact, it has what looks to be 3 locks on that. Each one uh, houses a carving.
Try to pick the locks.
Okay, you can use
Do
your
you
thieves
wanna?
tool to try and break one of the locks. Okay, with a 24, you were able to pick one of the locks. There are still 2 more. A 19 also does it. So there is one more to unlock. With a 13, your lockpick tool goes in to do it like you've done before, but unfortunately it gets kind of stuck, and you hear what sounds like a piece of metal jamming in between one of the locks. You'll need to actually get possibly the key to push that out of the way. Alright, well, he's been doing that. That takes usually a couple, like, at least 10, 20 seconds. So, what's everyone doing in that bit of time? Y'all moving further in?
I think I'm just
Uh,
looking what's in front of me.
I'll go ahead and
For
try
me.
and stealth up closer to the skeleton.
Okay.
Let me roll for stealth
Okay.
first.
Leah,
At
what do you mean you're looking at what's in
disadvantage.
front of you?
This bench in front of us.
That's the bench that has, like, the bent crossbow bolts and empty hooks.
I got a 9 on my stealth.
Nice. So, Clunky Man goes in. He tries to move slowly, but it's still ching, 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 ching.
Yeah, and it's played.
So,
A little loud.
as you make your way in, which by the way, I'll say that Wednesday would be here.
It sucks because the other one was a nat 22. I was like, dang it.
Yeah, as you start making your way in, being loud and all, Uh, even though you've been warned something was in here, you're making your way in, and suddenly parts of the dust seem to form into these little, um, almost like like little devilish-looking creatures as the dust seems to suddenly jump towards uh, Cotman. So let
What?
me reveal them.
Dust.
Yep, dust.
That's
Oh, it's gonna be
devil.
Oh, that's a lot of them.
All right, and
Oh,
they all jump towards Cotman. All right. Let's see. Just so you know what they look like, here you go. These are what are jumping Cotman.
oh.
Um,
They're made.
Little guy.
and also, this one would also form. This one, however, is going to do a blinding breath. It's a 15-foot cone in front of them, so that's all three of y'all, Rabbit, Leah, and Wednesday. Each of y'all need to make a dex saving throw. As for uh, Cotman, you're just gonna get jumped. So let's see.
Yeah, I am surrounded.
Yeah. All right. So one, two.
Rabbit got a 16.
All
I don't
but
think it's like that.
two of them don't have advantage, so I'll do their two attacks first. So the first one is a 6 and then a 16. I believe both miss, right?
Yes, because I'm
Alright.
currently holding my shield.
And
Yeah.
then 4 attacks with advantage. So that would be a 16. It's a miss.
Yes.
A 19.
That misses because the shield brings me up to
Okay.
21. Yeah.
Uh,
If
a,
it was without, I'd be flat 19.
a 21. And then one more.
That one hits.
Yep. And then a nat 20.
Oh, yeah, definitely hits.
So, two of them hit. A bunch of them, they go to do a claw attack, uh, but they just kind of cling against your armor, and you use your shield to block one, but you can't block them all, and one of them gets a claw against you, and one gets a solid claw to the back of your neck. That's the crit. So the one that just got a claw on the side deals 6 damage, slashing, and the one that got the crit deals 8 damage. Not super,
Gotcha.
not super strong little guys, just little guys.
Yeah. Fingers crossed they're fiendish or whatever.
They are what they are. I'm not gonna actually say it.
No, that's what I'm guessing right now. That's why as soon as I hit one with a divine smite, I'm hoping it does extra.
Alright, and then let me do the turn order. Oh yeah, deck saves. We got a 14, a 16, and how did Wednesday do? A 15 plus a crazy dex, so I'm sure they made that. I don't think it's a high DC. Yeah, y'all are fine. Everyone makes it. You all managed to block your eyes as a cloud of dust burst suddenly at you all. Get everyone but Loki into the turn order. Okay.
Oh my god.
Can someone roll a d20 for Wednesday's turn order?
Uh, sure.
I rolled poorly.
I got an 18 for her, but I don't know her pluses.
That's okay. 18. Thank you.
Way better than what I did.
I mean, I got her a better initiative than I got for myself. 14.
That's fair. Rolled an 8.
10, and Wednesday is the crazy AC? It was a what, 18?
Yeah. And I don't even know how high her dex score is, plus everything else, so.
And there's a crazy high. Alright, that's good. Rabbit, what's your dex?
I have a flat 0 to my dex.
Alright, so little creature goes before you then. And with that all set up, we get to start with Wednesday.
Oh, please.
Right? Like usual, right?
Yeah, like usual.
I'd say Wednesday would be 5, 10, and then probably go for the stab with the rapier. Yeah, I would imagine. So we're gonna do 1d20, 10 plus that, so 19, and that does hit. Damage is gonna be 1d8 plus 3d6 plus 6 for 19 damage. She stabs this little dust guy in the face and kills him. And that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Extra attack. No, there's no extra attack for her because that is a rogue. She's gonna stay over here. That may. If anyone's looking at the armored skeleton, you'll see the eyes come to life with a bright white glow as this thing animates and takes a step toward Cotman. To note, they still don't see Loki because he was stealthing so well. Just put that out there. And then this is exactly what your armored dude looks like. Where is they? Oh, these are here. Show the players. There you go.
Oh, dang. That's a cool looking armor.
Oh, he looks cool.
Yeah. White.
Very cool.
Skull shoulders and knee pads. And then he's gonna have his long sword drawn out as he takes a step toward Cotman. And first it's going to do a longsword attack. I actually need to do this real quick. Alright. So the first longsword attack is only a 12. Oh, it gets advantage.
Yeah.
It
I'm kind of
is-
super surrounded.
It is actually gonna be a dirty 20, which I think still misses. Right?
It does, actually. Yeah, because I'm at 21 with that little buckler.
Alright.
Saving my life.
And he's gonna go for another one. And this one is a 16. I believe that misses as well.
Yes.
Alright. Unfortunate for him. He was useless. One of the little dust guys is gonna go for another claw attack. That is a 5 on the die at best, so we're just gonna move along to Leah.
Well,
These things are
I'm
doing their
gonna-
best, but you just keep hearing clangs off of Cotman's armor.
can't do it.
Yeah, thankfully.
Cotman for the win.
I'm gonna do a moonbeam.
Okay.
I think I can see the skeleton from here. I'm gonna do it on him. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Okay, cool. Let's see.
I know for sure he's undead.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. So check his stat thing. Alright, so let me do his con save, correct?
Mhm.
It's only a 13, so I believe that fails. So that's gonna be
Okay,
2d10 damage.
Mm. 9.
9 damage. Not bad at all.
Mhm.
Alrighty. He is still standing though.
Yeah,
Alright, is that it for you?
yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Then Cotman, it's your turn.
Sweet. I'll go ahead and reach towards my hip, pull up, and instead of grabbing the the war pick, I'll grab Lightbringer out,
Okay.
and I'll use that bonus action thing to turn it on
Mhm.
for that extra d6 damage towards this guy, because I'm thinking he's undead with how dead he looks.
That's a fair
So-
assessment.
That's what I did too. I was like, I know he's dead.
Yeah. And I'll go ahead and why not? I'll go ahead and slap it at Divine Smite on top of this one, just the first level.
Oh wow. Okay.
That was a net 20 on the first attack
Oh well then.
for bottom right.
Well
yeah.
then, that's going to be, let's see, 1d6, 2d6 plus
Yeah.
an extra 2d6 radiant damage from the Lightbringer. So a
Right.
total of 4d6 alone. And then 2d8 doubled to 4d8 for for your smite. So was that 4d6 plus 4d8 plus 8? I can just take them off right now if you want. I can just
I didn't think it was gonna hit that hard. Yeah. Plus 8. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see. I just roll it there just to see. My God.
Alright,
Oh,
so that's
yeah,
47
well,
whopping
he's
damage. So
That was one
You-
hit.
you pull out the Lightbringer, you set it glow, and you turn and you whack this white so hard with your Lightbringer and adding on the Divine Smite, making it crush, and it almost sends this radiant surge straight through him as you crush on top of his head, and it just lights up all the way through, and he just kind of turns into dust, falling on the ground. A little unnecessary.
That was fast.
Little unnecessary
Yeah.
comment.
Yeah.
Anything else for you though?
I still have the extra attack, so
Yeah, I
I
know
guess
you
I'll
do.
swing at one of these guys.
Go for
this
it.
one over here.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, this one isn't as crazy. It's only a 21
That does hit.
for
Go
my plus. Yeah. Alright.
It's not an undead, so it only takes the 1d6 plus 4 damage from your Lightbringer.
Gotcha. Okay. That is a 8 damage in total. So.
Not bad. Alright.
And since I used the Divine Smite, I'll go ahead and use my thingy to give myself some temporary hit points.
You're Inspiring Smite.
Yeah.
Alright, I believe you get 2d8 plus your modifier.
Yes, if I'm correct. I'm pulling it up right here. You can go to the next turn. I'll add it to my health.
Okay, the next turn is one of the little dust guys, and your smite is 2d8 plus your level, so 2d8 plus 7.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright, little dust guy gonna do a claw attack, and that is gonna be an 18, so that misses, and that brings us to rabbits. Your man's getting jumped, Rabbit. What are you doing about it?
My man is getting jumped. They fucking jumping him.
He's jumping
So
me. He's jumping
Thank
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
they're not doing a good job of jumping him, but they're jumping him.
Oh, I was thinking about putting on Shield of Faith, but that would have been excessive.
Excessive is what this game's all about.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna waltz on over and swing my sword at the little dude next to me.
Okay, go for it.
That's going to be a fucking 13 to hit.
13 does hit, yes.
Very nice. So that's going to be 4 not 4 damage. What the fuck? That's going to be 9 damage.
Okay. Well, solid hit, but it's still dusted.
Still Dustin. Alright, so my second attack, much better. It's going to be a 17.
Okay. That does it. Go ahead and do your damage.
And that one is 10 damage.
Oh, okay. You slash against this thing. You see a ball of dust fly off of him, and as he turns towards you, you bring your sword back down and just crush it, making it turn into just a powder of dust. And no, they didn't use a smite as a level 3 spell. They just used a level 1 smite, but they crit, so it did so much damage.
Yeah. So I got like, because Divine Smite's already 2d8 in general, and then there's an
Yeah.
but since it was undead, I forgot to add there was an extra d8 on top of that one too, not just Lightbringer. So it was super dead.
I didn't saw where you crit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a crit, and also Lightbringer does extra damage
Yeah.
to undead creatures, so.
Yeah.
Anyways, is that it for you, Rabbit?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. We got 2 dust guys going. One does not have advantage. Claw attack against Cotman. That's a whopping 8. And then the other one does have advantage. He's gonna try it. And you guys just hear clang, clang, clang as these things keep trying to claw at him, and his armor is just eating all of it. Loki, you're up.
I think we should try to go back to the door. I will attack the one to the left for me.
You went right on top of Cotman.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, you just can't end your turn there, but yeah, I guess you can share space for a second.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, so you're gonna hit the one on your left
Yeah.
with, what weapon? What are we using? Your rapier, I'm guessing?
Oh, I think I will start here. Then I get advantage.
Okay,
Yeah.
yep. So, alright, so with your rapier, you run over. With advantage, it's a 21, so that does definitely hit. And with the sneak attack included, that is 12 damage. Not bad at all. It's not dead yet, though. But
Okay.
a cloud of dust flies off of it as you stab through it. Use an extra attack. Another 21. Alright, yeah, that hits. No sneak attack this time, but go ahead and do that damage.
Uh, here you are.
There's 9 damage. Alright, just like Rabbit, your first attack hits it, a pile of dust flies off of it, and then you finish going through, making it turn into just a ball of dust that glitters the floor. Anything else for Loki?
Now we go over here.
You
And,
can't end your turn on top of Cotman.
and disengage.
Okay, bonus action disengage.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Wow, that was a lot of it. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. You have 50 feet of movement? You have 40 feet.
Yeah.
That was 50 feet you moved, because you were right here. So,
1, 2, 3 to Cartman. And
15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the door.
5,
Are you
10,
trying to do
15.
the diagonal?
Yeah.
Let's
Mm.
see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Well, you at least want 45 with one diagonal included. So you're just 5 too much, so we'll go right here.
Yep,
Alright.
okay.
Alright. Wednesday is gonna run in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 with advantage. Gonna use the rapier. 2d20. Ooh, that's unfortunate for Wednesday, but even with advantage, total of, well, total is 14, so actually, that does hit. So they get the sneak attack damage, so 1d8 plus 3d6 plus 6, and a cloud of dust just falls as her rapier just dags through these little dust mephits. I would believe that's, let's see, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, that's it for Wednesday. These things are just going to keep going for Cotman. That's all they got. So that is an 18, another miss. Oh, Leah, you're up.
I think I'm.
I'll give you control
Okay,
over the
I'm
move here
gonna.
so you can move it. There you
Yeah,
go.
I'll move it.
There you go. You can move it
I'll
now.
move it. I guess I'll just move it
5,
through
10.
everybody.
Alright, all three of them will make a con save. Oh, one more? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a 2 on the die, that's a 9 on the die, and that is a... That's a maybe. Let's see, that would be... Oh. So 14 is the best of the three of them. I believe they all failed.
Yeah.
Alright, give me 2d10, and then it'll apply to all of them.
I rolled all ones.
2 damage?
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm
what a whopping attack you've done there.
Yeah.
The moonbeam goes around, and you guys see just a small bit of dust disappear, but it's almost negligible how much dust has disappeared.
Like so small.
Unfortunate. Anything
It's
else for
okay.
Leo?
We all have our days.
No,
Yeah, it happens.
nothing else for me.
Alright, then Cotman, you're up.
I'll go ahead and take 2 swings at the one that's down here.
Alright, go ahead. We'll do the first swing first.
Okay, gotcha. First one is in 21.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and do your damage.
Alright, d6 plus... That's 8 damage total.
8 damage is enough to turn this thing into just a pile of dust that flutters onto the ground.
Alright, and I'll go ahead and turn around and hit the one that's to my right here.
Okay, go ahead.
That one is a 26. There we go.
26 hits. Go ahead and do your damage.
And that's only 5 damage. Roll the 1.
Alrighty, 5 damage is damage. So, 5 damage. Alright, it's still up as a cloud of dust falls over your sword, or your maul, I guess, as you smack it. The one up here is gonna go for Wednesday this time. So, Wednesday, that is a 16, which misses, bringing us to Rabbit.
Alright. I'll hop on over and swing my sword up into my right.
Okay, go ahead.
That's going to be a 13, which
13 does hit, actually. So
perfectly, yes.
go ahead and do your damage. You said you're hitting the one on the right, so this bottom one?
No, my right.
Oh, directly next to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and do your damage.
That's going to be 8 damage.
Alright, cloud of dust flies off this thing as you swipe your sword through it, but still up, fluttering.
Alright, then I shall simply swing my sword again. That is very nice roll. 23.
23 does hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
And then that's going to be... Wish I had gotten this the first time. It's going to be 11 damage.
Alright, you bring this thing down to just a pile of dust, much like the others before it. And that brings us around to Loki. Loki? Loki, you there?
Okay.
Oh, movement again. Let's see.
Yeah,
5, 10,
right,
15,
yeah.
20, 25, 30, 35. With advantage, the 15 does hit with your rapier. Go ahead and do your damage. 12 damage. That is actually enough to kill it. Now that all of them are done, the ground is just littered with dust. But there are no more enemies around you guys.
Mm.
Interesting seeing Loki use a bunch of melee tactic.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and search the dead elf.
Something
Oh,
else.
not elf, the dead undead guy beside me. If he's not like a pile of ash.
Yeah, he is actually a pile of ash, and as closer inspection of the armor, it's actually quite tattered and not in great condition. Uh, it probably wasn't going to be super helpful for it to block your attacks either.
Yeah, that's true. I did hit him pretty hard.
It's a brittle piece of armor, so.
Well,
Destroyed him.
Yep, that was a very crushing blow from the Lightbringer.
Man, when am I gonna kill something in one hit? Something cool like that in one hit.
When you actually use a smite. Um,
is this door like stone or wooden?
It is a stone door, and it has one lock still left to undo. It's completely cluttered in dust, and yeah. Loki managed to unlock 2 of them, but one of the locks is still locked.
Gotcha. Okay.
We need the key.
Yeah, I don't want to break this any further by accident.
Heaven forbid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys are
Look.
welcome to go wherever you want to go from here.
Cool.
I guess I'll look through this top one, see if I find it.
I'm not going to make you guys do investigations. This room has very clearly been picked clean from past adventurers and such from a while back. The only thing in here are broken armors, broken shields, broken bolts. Nothing of value in this room.
Do we want to try and investigate that like stone sound that I heard? Sure.
Yeah, back in the hallway.
Oh. Yeah.
Sorry, it's very dusty in here.
Oh. That is.
It's all good.
I picked the spells specifically for Loki, and he's not using his arrows. I'm so excited.
What spell?
That's funny.
I was so excited.
What?
Oh yeah,
Give you
you guys
fire
should
arrow.
take a second and talk about that. It'd be probably worthwhile talking about battle tactics for a second.
Oh yeah.
I figured we were gonna be in the back more often, and I thought that you would like fire arrows. I also have a bow, so I can concentrate on that. And it doesn't take my action, it uses the action you would have used, which means I can do damage as I concentrate. Whereas I lose my action with Moonbeam and stuff like that.
Yeah, let us do that.
Okay. But you're better at sneaking, so you should always probably sneak. I will always be louder than you. And then we have our heavy hitters.
Well, God forbid something ever happens to me.
Don't say that.
I mean, I have been getting ganged up on a lot. I kind of got used to it, but
You did just get ganged up on, but they barely did anything to you.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's why the little buckler was a big purchase once we got back last time. But the next time we run into something stronger than little dust devils, I'll probably get hit a lot more. So that's why it's important to, for myself or anybody else who wants to be a tank, not to run too far forward. Look, I like your get in, take a swipe, and then get out tactic. That works really well. The same thing for Wednesday's tactics, but too bad that Wednesday's not here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rabbit, I think the only thing you need is just, more like you mentioned, just more divine smites. When you get hits and stuff, just make sure to call it out. I know it feels kind of bad when you call out a divine smite and then just miss. It sucks. But when you land it, it does do a bunch of damage.
Honestly, I just forget about it half the time. I've got too much of a Final Fantasy unga bunga, just swing sword and kill.
I get it. I get it. Makes sense. Yeah, but with divine smite, you get to get more unga bunga damage. It's like 2 extra D8 of damage, and if they're not immune to radiant damage, that's just like way more. And you saw what I did to that guy. I forgot to add an extra D8 there too.
It would
Mm.
be useful to have that hard of
Yeah.
a hit. Yeah.
There are other divine smites to use too. We get to change our divine smites out like at every long rest, which is nice. Well, not divine smites, but we can change our stuff out just by like praying to our deity or whatever.
Oh,
I like
I didn't
thunderous
know
smite.
that.
Yeah, thunderous smite's like my backup go-to. It's a fun one. There's different flavors of smite. Now I would never do this, but there are other ways of being breakers of your oath, and there's necrotic versions of smites too. And if you ever break your oath, who knows? Heard it costs a lot of
Ever.
gold to try and redo your oath though.
Gold.
I haven't
Gold
had,
or just doing some kind of like crazy thing, like feat
I haven't
towards your
had
god.
to do the Oathbreaker switch in a long time.
But yeah.
Hmm.
All right, you ready to go out into this hallway?
Yeah, are we sneaking?
I could try. No guarantees though.
As much as you're great, you're a little bit I guess
Yeah, I'm not.
clunky is the word with your armor.
Yeah.
Wednesday would probably move closer to the door to see if the weapon of warning would go off, and which it does not.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
let's go out there.
Cool.
Leah doesn't wear armor, but she's just as loud as you guys. It's no grace.
There we go.
Cotman,
Yep.
as you step out, you see kind of like it's not like super like some of them are already withering away, but you see what looks to be like little spore mushrooms that lead up to the top of the stairs, and when you follow them, you see that the door to the place that you guys entered in is now shut. That's likely
Oh.
what was stone dragon on stone.
Oh, that's not good. That isn't good at all.
Yeah.
This is Viscern's exit, just so we're a little clear on that.
With
You guys
mushrooms?
You guys would have seen. Remember they had like a spore ability. Y'all have seen before.
Oh,
Oh,
bad, bad,
yeah.
bad.
Yeah. I'm
So,
worried they locked us in right now. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we'll have to find out later, I guess. You want to keep going in for now?
Yeah. Let's dig deeper.
Yeah, let's go south.
It's the only place we haven't gone.
Oh, there's another path, like from in that little living quarters
Oh,
area, but I'm not sure where that leads.
yeah, we might need to go around because there's just rubble down there.
Yeah.
Or we can go through the room that we were already in and go down from there if you guys wanted. With the snakehead lady.
Oh yeah.
there are two south paths. That is correct.
But which way we wanted to go is what I
I'd say
guess.
south. Everybody cool with? Yeah. Or
No, I
up
just
to
mean which way south you guys want to go. Like if you guys want to go through the door or the little tunnel.
oh, I was gonna this one on the right for me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then.
Loki, during the like, just venturing through, are you keeping your distance, or are you gonna be sticking with the group pretty closely?
I think I mean being behind.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to verify. Well, Wednesday's gonna follow suit.
Sorry.
I gotta wait right here.
Wednesday will move
Yeah.
closer and confirm that there are no dangers from the weapon of warning.
Cool. Well, who knows? There might be something else in there. Just go pop the door open and we'll look see.
Alrighty.
Oh, great.
So you open this room, and it's a rather small room, but it looks like it's collapsed possibly a long time ago, as there's rubble on the side. But looking inside, you can see that there forms some sort of narrow passage through the rubble that leads into an area just beyond it. The stone bed is draped with furs, and it seems to be the only furnishing in here that had survived the collapse.
Huh.
I wonder if I took my armor off, could I fit through that passage?
Hmm.
It is too big for um, medium-sized people. So if you are bigger than 3 feet, then you'll have issues getting through there.
Yeah, I'm big. I'm just a few inches too tall.
If only there was an option.
Oh, right. Sorry.
If
I'm half asleep, guys. I can shrink you without you having to take off your armor.
Oh, oh, that's useful.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm already pretty short.
That's
It'll work out.
honestly not even the one I was thinking, but that also works.
Oh, okay.
You guys could also take time to clear the rubble. It does look like you could just move the boulders, and there's a lot of them though. It'll take time.
Well, how much time are we talking?
This job looks like it'll take multiple people a couple hours, or one person pretty much a whole day.
We don't know that.
Or you could just cast the spell you were talking about. That also works.
Can't you
Oh,
change
Well,
into
then we
like
have to
animals and
get.
stuff?
there's also some stairs we have not been down there.
We haven't.
Nope.
To
I
the
can.
west.
Yep, there is a path to the west. That was they were choosing between those two, and they wanted to
Yes.
check out this door. So.
We thought this would
I
lead
can
maybe
wild
further
shape
down.
too.
If you want to. I'm
I'm.
not saying you have to.
I'm just a bit
I'm cool also just being
squishy if
shrunk.
I get stuck in there.
If you shrink me,
But
I'll be
also,
plenty small enough to go through.
Yes, that is correct.
I'll be the size of a rat.
Ratman.
Or a unintelligible rabbit, you could say. Are you doing it or no?
do you want to be shrunk?
Kinda.
Okay, then I will shrink you if you
Alright.
want to be.
I
Alright.
am tiny and I do a lot of damage.
Alright, so
Exactly. That's the point.
you can cast Reduce on him, and yeah, Cotman, you will be officially a tiny size, roughly about 1 foot off the ground, and you'd be able to squeeze through that side there.
Perfect.
Alright. You can move yourself in. Alright, as you make your way in, you find yourself in a ancient vault that you're on the opposite side of where there are the locks. It doesn't look like they can be unlocked from the inside though. Um, However, as you make your way in, you can see glittering heaps of coins, statuettes, and weapons throughout this room that all seem to be covered in a thin layer of dust.
Oh.
Well, I'm too small to carry any of this right now.
Also, we've just encountered dust. That might not be great.
Wednesday has
Yeah.
the weapon of warning and told y'all she doesn't feel nothing, so.
Okay.
Well, I could at least let you guys know what's in here. At the very least.
Is
Because
that
Well
I can't
then,
carry. Yeah.
yeah.
you just can't do it, huh?
Well, I mean, I could try, but I don't think it's gonna shrink when I pick it up. Oh, I've never
It's
tried
not.
picking up gold in a shrunken size.
It's not, and it's gonna be too heavy to pick up majority of the stuff at your current size.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like a lot of this stuff is bigger than I am right now.
Alright,
So
well, I'm going to just tell you what you're seeing around you, and if you guys come up with some sort of brilliant way to get that out, then there's that. I'm not going to say what it is, though. But, Cotman, as you're in there and you look around, you see that this hoard consists of, there's easily over 500 platinum, there's easily over 1,000 gold. You can see 12 small gems in various kinds. You can see a platinum holy symbol that I think you've come across it before, so you would know that is for Dumathoin. And you can see 3 golden statuettes of what looks to be dwarven warriors. And also you see a strange-looking potion you haven't seen before, and I believe these are supposed to be. Yep. You see what looks to be goggles with crystal lenses that fit over the eyes.
Crystal.
So
That's a little different.
can
I'll say I look at my own goggles for a second, and then we'll put them back on. That's a little different.
The potion itself seems to have this syrupy liquid, and it almost looks like liquefied iron, that like real dark, brownish, maroonish color.
Oh. Oh. Dang it! I really want to take this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm so small, I can't do anything.
If only there was an option.
Could I do?
give
Could I do?
me.
Doors are
So
locked. I can
I
try
would
to move
ask
the wall, but it'll
you.
take a few hours.
I would ask you if it's safe in there.
I think so. I mean, it's just dusty. Oh wait, I'm not even sure if you can hear me. You'd just be hearing me. Oh,
Yes,
I'd be
you can.
way higher pitch.
You can hear your voice. I mean, I don't think your voice would change. So.
Doesn't say anything about it.
Oh.
But yeah, they can hear you.
You just hear a slight squeak from the other room.
Clear gap. So.
I'll just come back around and be like, "There's a ton of stuff in there. A lot of gold, a lot of interesting items, an interesting looking potion. But we're gonna have to move all these rocks or find another way in. Or if we keep going, we might find the keys."
I'm thinking.
If we want it, we can move this rubble. It'll only take maybe a few hours. I know myself and Rabbit can probably do it in no time flat.
Yeah, I was wondering if a bear would be strong enough to be like 10 times more help than I would.
No.
It's up to you.
It would be the same.
We want to do this. There's a lot of cool stuff in there. Lots of platinum.
Yeah, we can move it then.
That's lots of money.
If you guys want to take that, whoever is not moving rubble can take a short rest. So that gives that option.
Boom.
Okay.
Health points / recovered stuff.
Alright. Who needs, Wednesday will gladly take a seat. Loki, are you gonna help move the rubble?
Yeah, I can do that.
Alright. Rabbit, I mean, it's gonna take, let's see, it says it takes 4 people. It's gonna take you guys 2 hours to clear it with 4 people. So, if it's 3 people, it would be about 3 hours-ish. If Rabbit does 1 hour of helping and then takes a long rest for the second hour, so that they can also get their rest in. I don't know if anyone else wants to do anything for a short, or if anyone else wants to do a short rest. But these are your options that you're looking at.
What if I use Peerless Athlete? Because I get, here we go. You have blah 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 advantage and stuff. You can carry, push, and drag, and lift twice as much weight as normal. That's only for 10 minutes though. It's not for long, but it's still something.
Yeah,
would I be able to knock off a little extra time off that?
Yeah.
I'd say you can cut off 30 minutes. I'll say that.
I'm wondering if being an animal that can like do things like dig and barrel would be useful, but I don't have any animals.
I'll just hold on to it. It's gonna take us a while anyways. And I need to save that second channel divinity for in case we need it in a fight.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so yeah, Loki, Rabbit, Leah, Cotman, all of y'all just roll me in athletics for the 1 hour. We'll do the first hour first. So roll me in athletics to see how well it goes. Meanwhile, Wednesday is going to use...
Got a dirty 20.
40.
I rolled an 18.
Alright. So that is for Wednesday.
And not 20.
Hey, nice.
Alright. Alright, so Wednesday used 4 of their hit dice on this on this short rest. And I would say after the first hour, which we got a nat 20 and what were the other ones?
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, Loki got a 9, doing his damnedest. And Leo, what'd you get? Or were you
And that
You
20.
were that 20. Rabbit, what'd you get?
I got an 18.
18. Alright, so all y'all did pretty good. Loki had a bit of a struggle, but he was able to kind of organize the stones for y'all more than anything else. And yeah, you got half of the job done. Rabbit, Wednesday can take over for you, so you can take your short rest, and Wednesday can do this part. And I'll just, if you guys want to roll another, Leah, you don't need to roll again. You got a nat 20, but everyone else go ahead and roll another athletics check.
It's for the best.
Alright. That's a 15 from Wednesday. 26 from, okay, Loki. Loki learned a bit from watching and managed to start helping with the stones a bit more. And a 15 from Cotman. So everyone else is able to do this. So over the next hour, you guys can finish running. So this took 2 hours, and you guys were able to clear out the rubble, so you guys could get through. Rabbit, what do you want to roll any hit dice or anything for your short rest?
Yeah, can I do 3? Hit 3 of my hit dice?
Yeah, you have 7. However many you want to do.
Yippee! So it's going to be. Oh, it fell off. Okay. It's going to be 8 plus 8 plus 7. God damn, that was one hell of a roll.
And don't forget plus 6 from your con. So 16, 22, 29 health points back to you. But I believe that goes over your max, so you're just full health again.
Yippee!
Alright, you guys have cleared the rubble, and now you guys can get through there without a problem. And you guys can, yeah, you guys can loot it up all you want.
Loot. Nice.
You certainly couldn't have just handed a bag of holding to the person that went in there and then put everything in the bag of holding and then came back
It
and
was
made
too
yourself
small,
save
to
some
be
time.
fair.
And I was dying because you could have just done that. But
I
you
didn't
go
think about
ahead.
that.
I didn't think about it either. But your strength would be really low, to be fair, because it would be a bit of a disadvantage for you if you were very small.
Yeah, I'd be trying to put, then again,
You could have just cast the spell again, or you could have
yeah.
done wild shape
Yeah.
and
That's what I was thinking,
could have just
but I
turned to a
wasn't sure.
squirrel, got in there, did it with the bag of holding, turned to a squirrel, came back, take a short rest, and get your wild shapes back. But that's just me. You guys have cleared the rubble, and you can make your way in now. So.
Hey, we did it.
Sometimes you need to take the long way to learn, okay?
I'll bring you
All
over
right.
to look.
It had to happen this way.
Yep,
There's
I
loot.
guess it did.
Yeah, and that next time.
What was it again? 100
I wasn't
platinum
sure
or
if I
something?
would get
Alright, so now that you actually are
150.
going to be writing down the findings and you count them out, as you put them into. Are you just grabbing them or are you going to put them in the bag of holding? Because you got
Uh,
stuffs. Alright, I'll just tell you what you got and then you decide where to put it. Whoever's going to write this down, whoever's the note taker now. It is 510 platinum. It is 1,250 gold. It is 12 small gems of various kinds. It is a platinum holy symbol of Dumathoin. It is 3 golden statues of dwarf warriors. And it is your liquid iron potion and your goggles with the crystals on them. And you guys are whoever's taking these notes next to at least next to the gems and the statues and stuff. Can you just put T8?
Mhm.
just put that next to it, so whenever you guys go to sell it, I know exactly where to find that information.
Okay.
I was after the liquid potion.
The goggles with the
Finding
crystal
something.
Ah.
lenses.
Gotcha. There we go. I put it all into the what's it called, chat, if you want it.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny. Well, yep.
Cool. All right,
Alright.
I guess back to the west.
Yep, you guys have looted the vault from the inside. Who needs to pick locks, huh?
Who needs to pick locks?
Let's bring this down over here. Alright, well, all of the north of this cave has been checked out, so you guys are welcome to venture to your next area.
Oh, he's going.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Copman is flying.
Literally misty stepped.
Alright,
Sadly, I do not have that.
I'll bring everyone over here. Good thing you'd be gone. You'd be gone.
Yeah.
They won't even know where you went. Anyways, so yeah, you guys can make your way south down the stairs at the end of this little relaxation room here.
Here
And
we go.
since you are looking down there, 5, 10, 15, I'll just give you the what you can see, which will be the end of the hallway. There are no lights or anything in here. It is a dark room, as most of this cave
Gotcha.
has been anyway. So,
Gotcha. So the
Copman.
goggles stay on.
Make sure something.
Go.
Okay.
Oh, big room.
Mhm.
Wait, how many have I done? I've done it twice so far, so I can do it one more time. I'll do my divine sense one more time. See if I feel anything. 60 feet, right? That's,
Yeah. Let's see.
I'd be able to feel it in this room at least. See, in case there's any
Celestial,
ghosts.
fiend, and undead, right?
Yes.
Um. You don't feel anything.
Oh, I'm assuming it's safe.
Alright, so as you come in here, you see a long stone table here that's been broken into two pieces down the middle. There are several metal chests stacked against the wall to the west of the room. The largest opening leading from this room is choked with rubble, which is right here on the right. And it looks like there are some skeletal remains of what looks to be dwarves and some type of creature that I don't think you've seen before. So yeah, there's like some skeletals, people crushed under this rubble. Yeah, there's chest over here, and then you also have your two doors to the south.
Hmm. I'll go ahead and check out the chest, I guess. See if there's anything in any of them.
Cool.
I'm assuming probably not. Kind of stacked in a weird way.
Does anybody like? I don't know if someone else would have a better luck looking at any of the skeletons that might know what some things might look like, but I know that Ithel wouldn't know what those were, even if she'd seen some. Like she wouldn't have seen anything.
I'll be able to recognize the skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, before
Well,
you guys go over to the chest, as you guys start all clamoring into this room, there would be this weird, like, visage that seems to appear on the other side of the table. These are, like, almost like ghostly images that you guys can both kind of make out. Let me bring the other two over here. Loki probably will be here. Around over here on the other side of the table, you start to see this visage of what looks to be a armored dwarf, bringing his hammer down on this strange-looking creature that's got these like almost like tentacles for the face. And you see the creature wail as the hammer strikes it, and it even goes so far as to hit it, and then it goes down, and it looks like that's what broke the table. The creature then runs this way, followed by the dwarf who is doing a triumphant cheer as he chases behind, only to fall as the round where the rubble would be.
Hmm.
Hmm,
It's like an echo.
kind of weird.
And
Huh.
as
An
you guys
echo.
are paying attention to that, everyone needs to make a wisdom save. Well, maybe not everyone. Let's see. Loki is. I can't see. Hold on. Yep, everyone's in range. So everyone has to make a wisdom save right now.
I got a nat 20.
Got a
Nice.
12. Not
Okay.
sure if that saves.
It does not.
15.
15. Okay, so nat 20 from Rabbit, 15 from Leah, 12 from Cotman. Loki, how'd you do? Oh, Loki got a nat 20. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, how did Wednesday do? Wednesday did
Oh.
not great for that. That's an 11 total. So, Wednesday, Leah, and Cotman, you hear these almost like the sounds of screams and whispering at the same time on either side of your ears, just making your brain just confuddled with information, and you find yourselves unable to do anything with the with the what's it called? Incapacitated. I don't know why I was struggling with that. Yeah, you guys all three have incapacitated aspects. As you find yourselves just unable to focus on anything, as your mind is just filled with a cacophony of voices and screams. Rabbit and Loki, you guys are not affected by this. You guys are fine. But you two, since you are fine, you see this strange ball of like, how do I even describe it? It's like it's like in the center is this little light that all around it are these like shadow-like wisps that make this almost ball with tentacle-like forms coming out from the Witherine ball. This is what it looks like
Whoa.
Oh,
as it starts
cool.
to make its way
Thanks.
out toward the incapacitated. And I'm gonna let you guys roll into your turn order.
Excuse me.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That was the wrong thing.
Oh,
That was the wrong
that's
thing.
bad.
You didn't see nothing. I
I know.
meant
I
to do
didn't
this.
actually. This picture's still in front of me.
Oh, unfortunate for you, and then fortunate for y'all. Okay, so this thing's going first. Yeah, Wednesday. Oh no, Loki got a 5 on that turn order. And Wednesday got a 17. Alright. At the start of your turn, if you are incapacitated, you are welcome to make the save again to try and, well, not be. Alright, cool. The only double was player to player, and Loki had higher thing, so that is that. And back to this. Alright. So with advantage, this snare is going to come out and do a tentacle attack against Leah and Cotman So first we'll go for Cotman. Cotman does a 28 hit.
It definitely does.
Yep. So you guys would see the first tentacle just go wrap around Cotman as he takes 14 force damage as you feel this thing wrap around you. And you are now grappled as well, which just means that your speed is 0. You'll have to do a
Gotcha.
strength save to break it, but first you have to. You can still attack and everything, so don't worry about that. But you just can't move, basically. And then
Gotcha.
for Leah,
Mm.
that is a 24.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll
Yeah.
be
Bad.
9 force damage as another tentacle wraps around Leah. This thing still has 4 more tentacles. I'm just gonna say that. But they both wrap around. You take that force damage, and you are also grappled. So let me put some things on here. So you are not only incapacitated, but you are grappled. Put the same symbols on for you. Incapacitated and grappled. Alright. And with that turn, oh yeah, actually, oh, and now it's going to, you're gonna feel some of your thoughts being siphoned, Cotman. I need an intelligence save from you.
Ooh. Oh, well, no, probably still not good. That is a 14.
14 is not high enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a negative, so it doesn't help.
Yeah. I'm worried too. It's okay.
There we go. That's enough. And you'll be taking 23 psychic damage as some of your thoughts get ripped away from you, leaving you even more into that cacophony of just voices. Wednesday is up. I believe Wednesday would not want to go near that thing and just simply shoot. I think she has a bow. Yeah, she has a short bow. So I believe Wednesday would short bow 5, 10, oops, 5, 10, 15, 20 on the other side of the table. And that is going to be a 1d20 from Wednesday. Oof, with a 14. A 14 hits. Just barely, but it hits. And so they get to do their sneak attack because there are. Oh, wait, you guys are incapacitated. It does not count. Only the 1d6 plus 5 flat damage for 10 damage to the Ball of Terror. Rabbit, you are up. You are not incapacitated.
Alright. I'm going to roll to swing at dude.
Okay, it is not advantage. Flanking only counts if the other one is not incapacitated.
Okay, so that is a 24 to hit.
That definitely hits. Go. Are you gonna add anything to this?
Can I do a divine smite?
Yes, you can.
Now if only I could remember. How much does divine smite add
It'll
again?
add a 2d8 to it, unless you want to do it at a higher level, because you can do it at higher levels if you want.
I'll just do it at level 1.
Okay, that'll be the first level spell slot.
Alright.
Alright, so go ahead and the 24 did hit. So with your sword being a 1d8, because you are holding a shield, right?
Yes.
Yep. So, so 1d8. So really 3d8 plus 5 damage.
Cool. So that's going to 1 plus 6. That's 7. 2. So that's 9, and then 14 damage.
14 damage total.
Yes, 14 damage total.
All right. That is a solid hit. You're welcome to go again with your extra attack.
Wahoo! Ah! Can you not fall off my desk, please? Thank you. That is a nat fucking 20. Let's fucking go.
Alright, well then, you get to do 2d8 plus 10. You cannot add a smite as you've already done that.
Damn. Okay. The 2 going to be 17 damage.
17 whopping damage. Yeah, you bring your sword through it, and it's almost like your sword's just hitting the light, and every time your sword cuts through it, you just see the light flash for a moment. But it doesn't have any like physical attributes that show that it's taking any damage.
Gotcha.
Alright, anything else?
That is where I will end my turn.
Alright. With you making all that noise, it triggered the mimic next to you, and you see one of the chests just open up its teeth, and a pseudopod tongue just comes whipping out at you. So that is gonna be. Oh, I still have all these dice out of my way.
Mimic jump scare.
Alright, so this pseudopod tongue attack is gonna be a 23 to hit.
That does hit.
Alrighty. So you'll take. If the mimic is in. The target is. Okay. Mimic adheres to anything that touches the Alrighty. You'll take an initial 7 damage, and as this tongue whips across you, you'll feel it's like super sticky adhesive is all on it, and you find yourself grappled to it. You are welcome to make a strength save at disadvantage to try and escape.
Alright. Neither of those rolls were very good, but my lowest was a 7, and out of my strength, that's 11.
11 is not a save. You are grappled, which means your speed is 0.
It's fine. I got a backup plan.
Cool. Well, Cotman, you are up. You are welcome to make a wisdom save for your action to try and break the incapacitation.
Gotcha. Alright, let's see. Wisdom. Got a 1 from the modifier. That's a 18. Does that break it?
18 does break it. You are now immune from this happening to you again for a little while. But you are still grappled, and that was your action. Is there anything you would like to do with your bonus action?
Can I do shield of... Nah. Okay, I'll just chug one of my potions as a bonus action. That'll be just a roll, right?
2d4 plus 2, yes.
Gotcha.
Alright. So you managed to shake off the voices that were making this cacophony, and they just kind of simmer away as you realize that they're not only unintelligible, but they're also not actually happening. So you were able to shake it off.
Cool. And, well, that's my turn. That's all I got.
What'd you roll for your health?
Oh, I got a 3 and a 4, so it was 7 total plus 2, 9.
Alright, plus 9 to your health then. Loki, you're up.
Ooh, man. Ooh. Talk about getting hit. Loki?
Loki.
Not too bad.
Well, what was it to do? Oh, you're shooting your hold on, why'd you roll stealth?
Try to hide for the black thing.
Wouldn't you need if you're gonna hide first and then you're going to attack?
Yeah.
Okay, it would break the hide, just so you know. But with a nat 20, you would definitely be able to, kind of press against the wall and hide from it. And then you pull out your longbow, and I see you rolled a 23, so you would have around the corner shot at. I believe you were shooting at the tentacle thing that's floating in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. And the 23 does hit. You also get your sneak attack, so 7 damage with the shot. Anything else for you? I believe the hiding was your bonus action, right? So you should still have your extra attack. Good thing you have. Oh wait, do you have advantage for the second attack? You weren't hiding anymore. Yeah, I don't think you would have advantage on the second attack, so we had to go with the first one, which is a nat 1. Can you roll me a d6 for consequence? 3. You go to set up your second shot, and the string on it just kind of plucks really weird, and it makes this vibration that makes it fall out of your hand, all just clattering on the ground about right here. I'll make a little mark for you. Your bow fell right here. Anything else for Loki?
For fear.
Without your bow? Okay. Alright. Leah, you can make a wisdom save to break the cacophony.
Okay.
Oh wait. Who was the other person that failed the wisdom save? Wasn't there 3 of y'all that failed it?
I think it's just me and Leah, right?
Wednesday
No,
failed.
Wednesday failed.
That's right. Wednesday did very little
Oh.
damage, but Wednesday also failed. I forgot she should have actually rolled to break that, which her attack roll was, well, it was the 8, which plus the wisdom, they would have had to forfeit their turn. So there's actually that. So let's see, that would have been, they did what, 10 damage? So let me add that 10 damage back, because they would have actually missed their turn. Sorry, I just realized that. Okay, so Leah, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I failed. I got a 6 in total.
Okay, well then, yep, you just can't get over these voices that are just shrouding your mind.
Yeah. I have a. Can I, if I wild shape into something large, will it let go of me?
Perhaps, but
Or something smaller?
you don't have, you're incapacitated. You don't have any actions.
I have a bonus action though, no?
Not while you're
No?
incapacitated. It's the same as being
Okay.
knocked down. Incapacitated. Here, I'll just pull it up so I can read it straight to you.
No. Yeah. It just said actions and reactions. That's why I was confused. But it's okay. Yeah.
Incapacitated.
Then I'm stuck here.
Yeah, actions, like not like your action, like a
All
bonus action
actions
is an action. So
in action. Yeah.
incapacitated is the technical condition whenever you reach 0 HP and you're doing death saves.
It was wishful thinking. It's okay. Yeah. I'm stuck here still.
Fair enough. Well, the snare is going to probably do 2 tentacle attacks on Rabbit since it's still grappling the other 2. So Rabbit, the first one is gonna miss. Well, actually maybe that's a 19. Does that hit?
That misses.
All right. The second attack is a 25.
That hit.
Okay. That's going to be 14 force damage, and you are now considered grappled. And with that, the bonus action for siphoning thoughts is going to be against Rabbit this time. Intelligence saving throw, please.
Oh, that's gonna be a 17?
17 is just enough to save, and so you'll only take half damage. Which means I just roll the 3 dice instead. So that it will be 12 damage. Already halved.
Oh.
So you take 12 psychic damage on top of the 14 force damage.
So I'm double grappled right now, aren't I? Both by the mimic and the tentacle monster?
Yes, you are.
Interesting. Oh well, I got a plan.
And we'll take 2 separate saves.
You
In
have a
fact,
plan?
I'm gonna put a second web on you. You got 2 grapples on you. Alright, Wednesday's gonna have to make the wisdom save. That's another fail. Wednesday's just sitting there, just dazed face. Uh-oh, sounded like, no, I thought someone joined. Alright.
I heard it too.
That brings us back to Rabbit. Rabbit, what would you like to do?
So is there any way instead of trying to do strength checks, could I Misty Step and teleport out of the grapple?
Ooh, that is a great consideration. Removes the grapple creature. Reach the grapple. Yes, you can. You can Misty Step away from both grapples, because that would be right. Misty Step is like disappearing, right?
Yeah.
Silvery mist, and you teleport. Yeah, you can totally do that.
Woohoo! Alright.
And
So
Misty
that
Step
is
is
going.
a bonus action, so.
So I'm going to Misty Step over here.
Okay, you break both the
Um,
grapples.
and then I'm going to appear on the other side of the shadowy tentacle monster with my sword raised, and I'm going to roll to hit it.
Go for it.
That's going to be a 25 to hit.
25 hits. Go ahead and do your 1d8 plus 5.
That's going to be 9 damage.
Alrighty. Solid smack. And then your second attack?
My second attack. What is my luck? I just rolled a third nat 20. Is there a way I can put a... Do I have one more? Please tell me I have one more. I have one more spell slot. Can I put a Divine Smite on?
Yes, you can.
Yes!
So that would be, what was that? 2d8 plus 40, so 6d8 plus 10.
6d8 plus 10. Very, very good. I'm just gonna... What's the command for it? Hang on. I'm just gonna...
Slash
be
R.
lazy. That's going to be 6d8. That's going to be 39 damage.
Alright, this one was a solid hit. It comes through so hard that the voice that they're hearing inside their head almost like fills the room for a second as you just hear whispers and voices all around. But there's no save for it. It's almost like a burst of these voices come shooting out of it. Alright, is that it for you?
That's it for me.
Alright, this thing is gonna hop, and go for an attack against Leah, which will be with advantage because she is.
Can I make that just a regular roll by doing a protect with my reaction?
Are you within 5 feet of the creature?
No, it's 5 feet within whatever you're protecting towards an enemy you can see that's trying to attack them.
Is it? I thought you had to be 5 feet from the thing attacking.
No, it's 5 feet.
It's protection, right? Your fighting style?
Yeah.
When a creature you can see attacks a target that, other than you, that is within 5 feet of you. Yes, you can. Okay. Make it a regular roll.
I'll just make that a normal roll, yeah.
Alright. And we'll say that this is going to be probably a bite attack. A little more straightforward for Leah. With a flat roll, that is a 23.
Yeah.
Pretty much prevented a possible nat 20, I guess. But still
Yeah.
hits. So
That's probably really good.
The bite will do an initial 6 piercing damage with the feeling of acid sizzling your skin for an extra 2 damage, giving you a total of 8 damage from the bite.
Okay.
Cotman, you're up.
I'm sorry, my internet's being really weird right now. It keeps disconnecting and reconnecting.
We're not. I mean, we can hear you fine. I don't know. It's
Okay.
weird. But yeah, Cotman, what are you doing? You might be muted or something, so we're not hearing you, man.
Oh, my bad. I'm gonna go ahead and take a swing on this one in front of me.
Go for it. Is
And
this with what? Your maul or your what?
I'm gonna go ahead and go with the maul. That'll bring me back down to 19 for my AC.
Okay, just need the confirm. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll update that. And then I'll go to, before I roll the attack, I'll go ahead and attack a Divine Smite on this one.
Oh, before you even attack. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. That is 20 in total. Does that hit?
20 does hit. So you get to do, what is that? Where's your maul at? 2d6 plus 2d8 plus 5.
Gotcha.
High potential here with this one.
Yeah. That's fine. That's cocked. There we go. That is 20 damage in total.
Alrighty. You managed to bring your maul down, smacking over the shadow tentacles and the light itself, and you just snuff it out. The tentacle-like shadows sort of just wisp to the ground, but before they actually touch the ground, they just kind of disappear. Everyone that was grappled and incapacitated are now no longer incapacitated.
Okay. And I'll go ahead and move up and take my other attack and just use it on this guy.
Alright, go ahead.
That's a nat 20, but I'm not going to slap anything extra on that.
You can't. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. I'll say, so this is the maul, so that's the d6, so 2d6. There we go.
It should be 4d6 plus 10. You said nat 20, right? So.
Oh yeah. So that's, I gotta roll this.
And then I did.
25 damage? There's no way. I rolled an 8, then I got a 7.
Okay, so that's 13.
Yes.
Or 15.
Yeah, 13, and then plus, yeah, 15. Then now, oh yeah, plus the 10. That's what I'm
Plus-
thinking. Oh,
So that's
yeah, plus
25.
the 10. Okay, so yeah, 25 damage. Yeah, I was thinking like, there's no
You
way.
said an
No.
8 and a 7.
Yes.
Where's your 2d6 or your 4d6?
Those are the 46. So I rolled.
Oh, okay.
Well, the 8 and the 7 were. Well, that's two
Okay.
separate dice because I only
Right.
have two
Okay.
d6s.
All right, so 25 damage.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Anything else?
No, that's all I got.
All right. Loki, you're up, man. You there, Loki?
Hey. Gone.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'll dash down there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You said you dash, so you have a little more movement. You should still have 30 more feet after that. Did you want to pick up your bow? Are you object interaction? Pick up your bow?
I think I'll use my rapier.
Okay. Go ahead. You have advantage. So the 25 does hit. Go ahead and do your second attack. 12 damage. Very nice. From your first stab into it. And then a 19 that does hit with another 11 damage. So you come running forward and you do a double jab into this mimic, and you manage to get both the stabs right on the tongue that make it just kind of just slither its tongue away. And then yeah, you move back, which wasn't disengaged because you already dashed, and so opportunity attack. That's a nat 1 consequence die. It does not have a friendly 2 hit, and so it simply misses. Leah, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna wild shape into a bear and I'm going to bite him back. That's my best option, I guess.
It is an option. Best option? I don't know.
I could do a spell I'll just stand in front of him and get hit. It's kind of bad.
The
Just
voices
die
all
here.
suddenly go away, and your vision clears up, and you see this chest with large teeth and a long tongue, and you turn into a bear, and you go to bite and swipe at it. Go ahead and do your attacks. I believe it's a +4 to hit.
With a nat 20
Okay.
and then a 13 for the claw, I think.
Well, first was your bite attack, I guess. So,
Mm-hmm.
the bite attack with the nat 20 is 2d6 +4. Go ahead and do that damage.
Okay. 12.
12 damage is enough to finish it off. You'll take a bite, and it'll bite straight through the tongue, and the tongue will fall out of the chest. It'll make this weird, high-pitched groan sound as the teeth slowly go away, and it turns back into its chest form, but it looks like a dilapidated, broken chest now.
Oh, okay.
Bear is
So
crying in the corner.
short rest.
Short? He says, yeah, I guess so.
Are you gonna stay in bear form for a little while, or are you gonna just instantly change back?
No, I'm gonna stay in bear form for a little while. I think I'm on edge. I was grappled for a bit and completely overwhelmed with voices. I don't know what's here, but I can smell around here now.
Fair enough.
It's-
Alright, before we do the actual short rest stuff, let's take a 5, and then we will come back. So,
Very
Gotcha.
good.
Okay.
I think that was the smartest idea that I've ever had. To teleport
No,
out of the double grapple.
it was a good idea.
all those saves, we forgot that you guys have those auras. You didn't do the +5s or 10s. I don't know if it would have saved on most of them, though, because the DC was pretty high and all the fails were pretty low, but... Cotman and Leah, I sent you both something.
I got it.
Wednesday isn't usually like this late, you know?
Yeah, true.
Very surprised.
Beef jerky, my beloved.
I like beef jerky, but I try not to have it too often. You know, all that protein, too much of it, too fast. I also like the peppered one the best, but then those like peppercorns like get in you. Get your gums.
I will just eat any beef jerky that is available to me because really just any jerky meat in general. I've had venison jerky. Oh, it is so good. And I hate it because my stomach is also really sensitive to meat. So I must suffer to enjoy the things I love. I'm just kind of sensitive
Mm.
to like everything that I like anything that I could eat.
Yeah, I just whenever it comes to like beef jerky, I just make it for like fishing trips or if the power's out, stuff like that. I just try not to make it like a regular thing I eat.
danger to Europe. The Russians are constrained by the war of attrition in Ukraine. However, ultimately wins in Ukraine, Moscow will win arms within 3 to 4 years and then likely start up some conflict elsewhere. President Putin has always mourned the loss of the Soviet Union, which included Ukraine and the Baltic nations, but also much of Eastern Europe as part of its sphere of influence. The premise is clear. In the coming years, Europeans can either step up or start learning Russian. Making these types of videos require diligent research, writing, and editing. However, YouTube's payout is too low to make it financially sustainable. So every video needs a sponsor. This month, we've had trouble covering our expenses. So we reached out to Ground News to sponsor this video, and thankfully, they came through. Ground News is a platform that gives to leverage regional sources. It allows me to compare headlines on the same story and see how different sources frame certain events. Consider for a moment the following. If Trump wins the presidential election, the US is likely to scale down support to Ukraine. In a recent phone call with Ukrainian President Zelensky, Trump vowed to bring peace if re-elected. Some 90 news articles covered the story. No further details were provided, but Trump's peace terms are likely to be in his favor. Then, make the indigenous European military-industrial complex more pressing than before. Around the time of Trump's phone call, Germany, Britain signed defense deals to boost military ties. Only 31 articles were published on this story, 6 of which were from Ukraine. These types of deals are likely to increase in the coming months, and it's precisely the nuance that is oftentimes lost in the media. Go to ground.news/Caspian to learn more. Subscribe through my link for 40% off unlimited access. That's what I use for my analysis. By subscribing, you are directly supporting Caspian Report.
Do we have everyone? Are we good to go again?
Situation in Ukraine continues to deteriorate.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Cool.
Hello? Not
Yeah,
muted,
I'm
am I?
here. So,
Cool. Alright, well. So yeah, you guys can set up for your short rest. How long are you planning to stay in your bear form, Leon?
no, I'll change. Yeah, if we're taking a short rest, I'll go. I'll be
Alright,
myself.
switch you back out.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you guys want to let Loki know, you can come back in, or however y'all want to do that.
I think we should rest out there.
Just moves over here to take his short rest.
During this short rest, whatever hit dice you have left, you're welcome to use. I'm gonna say
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
I'm gonna say Wednesday's gonna use the last of theirs. 2d8. Alright.
Yes. Yeah, I'll use my last 4. Well,
Jesus.
probably almost done with this play.
Plus 15?
It's a long
No, not
rest.
15. What am I doing? Yeah, 15. There we go.
So both of our paladins, you get your channel divinities back. Our druid, you get all your wild shapes back. And the rogue gets nothing. The barbarian, nothing. Okay, well that is it. That's all you guys get back.
I'm gonna
for the
use
rest.
2 of my hit dice.
Okay.
3 plus it's gonna be 4, and then my constitution. It's my hit dice and then plus my constitution modifier, right?
Yes, plus your con modifier per die.
Gotcha. So that'd be after a streak of good rolls. That one was not very great. The HP. I promised you guys I'm not cheating this session. I don't know how I got 3 nat 20s.
You're good.
I
Hey,
don't
it
think you're
happens
cheating
sometimes.
at all. So.
You know?
I promise my die is not weighted.
Nah, you guys get plenty of that ones. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Loki, you can join them in the room if you'd like during the short rest. There'll be an hour in here. Is there anything you guys want to discuss or anything while you guys are in here?
Yeah, guys, I really think we should talk about like a battle plan. I think it's a little scattered.
Yeah, I feel like that sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, that was terrible for me. I fear wild shapes, so maybe we should talk about this.
Well, if you plan on like jumping in for and being in with everybody who wants to do melee, yeah, go ahead and wild shape and be in there with me and Rabbit. But if you want to stick back and cast stuff, don't get it close up to the guys.
You know, I'll probably stick back and hang out closer to Loki, and hopefully we can maybe stay in the room so that we're more aware of the situation.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, makes
stay.
sense.
So I think we should try to hold our distance to things that can play with our minds.
Yeah, but we don't know if it plays with our minds until it does, right?
Oh, it
Yeah.
already played with our minds. After that, it didn't do it again. It
Ah,
was more like
okay.
a surprise attack mechanic. So that was like its surprise, like congrats, now you're all stunned. Well, not stunned, but or whatever the word was, I forgot.
Well, if it looked like a yellowy, hold your distance.
Yellowy. Okay.
Cool.
Willowy, or what's called this light thing.
Mhm.
They are
Willowy.
nasty. Yeah.
I do think that you're really good long range, Loki. I just think staying closer to the group would be really helpful, but I think your long range attacks are just really,
Yeah.
really useful.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Like you didn't need to run back down this hallway. You could have gone to the right, like where Wednesday originally was going to go.
Yeah, because it was holding all of us. So it
Yeah.
was,
Just a little scared of this
Yes.
black thing.
oh,
It looks
scary.
very nasty.
Mm,
Let's see. I mean, you would have been far from it even in the corners of the room.
yeah.
I wonder if it was holding concentration at any point and if you had hit it hard enough, if that would have been helpful.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know what animal it was.
Excuse me. Sorry.
We definitely need our heavy hitters up front though, because I'm really squishy. I can't stand so close to you all.
I get it.
Yeah.
All right. What else was I doing? Oh yeah, well, since this is kind of my last session, I'll just for all the things like I have in my inventory, I'll just list them into like the Discord. That way
Okay.
you guys can like take them and sell them and stuff. Well, at least all the things that are like special, like the attunement items and like the +1 items I have.
Okay.
Yeah. Hmm. Ooh, I'll go and pull out the golden statuette, the one with the red cloth on it. I'll
Yeah.
ask my question now, since I don't know it. Let me
Ah,
think.
finally using
What
it,
would be?
man. That you've had
I'm not
that
gonna.
since like the beginning of the
I
game.
don't know. I have no good questions
Oh,
to ask it. I'm not good
stop.
at
It's
like words.
man, it does like an augury thing, right?
Yeah, you ask it and it'll tell you something of the near future.
That's right. So what would you like to ask?
Hmm. Will we be successful in clearing this dungeon?
it's not directly or anything. So,
Yeah, gotta keep it cryptic.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Mhm.
and that'll be. Um, you'll it won't be like a voice. You'll just kind of get like a revelation, almost like you suddenly just know this information, and
Mm.
you're gonna know that clearing this dungeon will lead to more depth. However, uh, at least at least one of y'all will not be making it further.
Oh,
I
that's
don't like
ominous.
that.
Ominous.
Mm-hmm. I'm so sad. I don't like where you guys have been hinting the whole game. It's all good.
Yeah, there's still the bell on the ground here, and then you guys have two doors.
Yes. Which way? Left or right? Hmm.
Sorry, I was just trying to do something. Oh, I'm here. Let's see.
Excuse me.
Jesus.
Left.
Lefty? Yeah. Well, tell me when you guys are ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with Loki.
Ready.
All right. So just Cotman by himself, opening the door. Go for it.
I guess so.
Well,
All right,
Oh,
Cotman. You open the door and you find yourself looking at what looks to be a kitchen. Um,
oh, looks fairly clean.
yeah. This large kitchen contains some stone counters, a sink of what looks to have clear water in it, and an oven containing orange embers. It's actively lit. There's a rack of dull metal kitchen implements, such as pans and such, that hang from the ceiling over here next to it.
Oh, that's weird. Well, it's just the kitchen. Unless anybody wants to check it out.
do you think Wednesday would want to use her weapon of warning at all?
Sure. With Wednesday next to it, she doesn't feel any danger.
Hmm. It's weird that it's like active right now, though. Yeah, the oven's on in there and everything. It's kind of weird.
It
The
is.
sink is over here, and you got your stone counters, and then the stove is obviously over here.
I we did see that ghostly figure.
Well, maybe we get another hint in here.
Possibly.
You can always check it
I'll go
out.
ahead and step in. I'll see if I see any more like ghosty hints.
There doesn't seem to be um, any ghostly like stuff in here. Um, However, you do notice that there is a backpack that seems to have been left by the sink basin on the ground.
Backpack, backpack. I'll go ahead and
That's exactly what my brain is doing.
open it up.
When you open the backpack in it, you see that it looks like it has like almost like an adventurer's gear pack. It's got 100 feet of rope. It's got 3 daggers. It's got a blank notebook. It's got a calligrapher's kit. And there's a silver medallion that seems to display a lizard's head on one side and a quill on the other.
Oh,
Oh.
While you're checking out that um, backpack, you would hear almost like a draining sound from the sink, and when you look, the water has disappeared.
Oh.
hmm. Well, that's how it's. I'm just confused. Oh,
Uh, as you stare blankly at
Something.
the now empty sink basin, you see water just suddenly appear, filling it completely to the brim, and it's another batch of clean water that just appeared in it.
is it like a decanter. It's kind of like my decanter. It's like endless water. Huh. Oh, this is like a fancy kitchen with magic implements in here? I'm guessing?
An endless
That's what it seems to be.
Of course, there's a
It's
door
kind
at
of
the end
cool.
as well. Just saying that.
Yeah. I might as well check here. I'm guessing it's a storage room. Oh. It's a big storage room. But
Alright,
I
and I'm
thought it
gonna
was going to
say,
be like a little closet.
I imagine Wednesday would have came in here. Wednesday would mention that she's getting a ping somewhere over in this general direction. But as you go in there, you find yourself in a pantry. However, the goods that were once stored in here seem to have long decayed, and there's nothing in here that's any good for eating, and even the casks and boxes seem empty. But you can look around if you'd like.
I could try. Won't hurt.
Alright, roll an investigation.
That is a 16.
It's a good investigation. And with that,
Yeah.
you would notice that right around here on the pantry shelves, there seems to be a crack in the wall behind it,
Um,
Hmm.
hmm.
almost like an outline of a door.
I don't want to go breaking walls down right now. I'm tempted,
Yeah.
but I don't. Not sure if I should right now.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. We still got that other door to check out, anyways. So can't hurt.
Yeah. I agree. Unless someone else wants to break them.
If not, yeah, y'all can just head back.
Where?
Did you take the stuff from the backpack, or did you leave the backpack alone?
Oh, I wrote it down because I thought we were gonna take it.
Yeah, I thought we were taking it too.
Okay, just asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I have
okay.
no clue what it is, so that's why I just wrote it down for taking. All right. Next door.
All right. When you
Click.
open that door, you find that it leads to a short little walkway before the stairs descend further down. Um, 5, 10,
Ooh,
15, 20,
looks like
25,
it goes a
30.
ways.
Oh, yep. And you're going to be able to see all the way down to the end. I'm actually going to go ahead and give you that. Alright, so as you look down the stairs, you see a door on the right at the base of the stairs, and a set of double doors at the far end of the hallway with rubble on the left side. And you can hear a very familiar, sound of those strange, almost like plopping footsteps you've heard before. Um, but you don't really see anything from where you're at.
I'm gonna look up, see if I see anything on the
It,
ceiling.
no, there's nothing on the ceiling.
Okay, just checking. We'll keep going down then. Do we
Okay.
want to take this door on the right or keep going, y'all?
Um, Maybe we should check down there first, just to see what's down there, and then maybe checking the door that we know
Yeah,
something's in is a good idea.
You
gotcha.
can, along with those weird plopping sounds, you can hear what sounds like a chisel hitting a stone at the very end of this hallway. As you look further down the hallway, Cotman, it seems to be an alcove with a majestic yet rubble-choked hall, um, with which, as you're starting to get around the corner, you can see the base of a. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just give you this, since you're gonna walk over there.
Oops.
More of those little triangle things. Those are what they've been prodding around. And you see this large, enormous statue of a dwarf scholar atop a high plinth. The figure there's a figure stand at the top of the thing, or top of the statue, and it's like chiseling at the statue's head, shaping the visage into more like a wailing, inhuman face. Um, the four pyramid-shaped little nuggets are um, the legs lounge around the statue's base, and then of course the double door that leads east. Um, that you've only made a little bit of noise walking over, so I mean some of the triangles noticed you, but the person up on the statue is very busy chiseling and mutilating this statue.
I'll just look back to the group and try and tell them to come closer. Wave my hand to them.
As chips from the stone fall, you guys see the little triangles starting to gnaw on the chips of stone that are falling from the ground. She's about 10 feet off the ground up there, by the way. Just so
Okay. Could we get a
Oh,
surprise
wow.
round here, since they haven't noticed us?
If you want to go in and do something, we'll see how much you can do before you get noticed.
Gotcha.
Rabbit, don't forget to update your health based on what you rolled for your hit die.
I already updated it.
Oh, that is
I was
updated?
at like 30. Yeah, I was at like 30 something, and I didn't get
Oh.
that great of a roll.
Okay, well, that happened. Alright, yeah, Cotman, what do you want to do?
Well, since this one's just right around the corner, I was gonna take a swing on that one.
Okay, go ahead.
That is a 21.
That would definitely hit. Go ahead and do your damage. This is with your maul, correct?
Yes, with them all. Good old fashioned. That's plus 5. That's 11. 11 damage in total.
11 damage total. Alright.
Yes.
Oh.
Nice, 11. Alright, so as you come around the corner and you swing your maul at this thing, it lets out this strange kind of like almost squeaky like type of noise as you smack it suddenly. And the figure that's chiseling at the statue will quickly look down, and seeing you guys, you'll immediately feel this almost like a blast into your mind. So is it a save or do I? Yeah, no, I gotta roll the hit. Cotman, nope, that is a 14, so it does miss. But you felt something try to hit you in the mind. And then in a, what would it be? And then in common, you'll just hear the person up there just say, "Clear the room!" And now you can go into initiative.
Oh, that's a great roll for initiative.
I'm having a bad day, guys. I apologize.
All good.
I'm okay with it.
You're okay with the two? The whopping two that I pulled up here?
Yeah, I'm alright with that. You keep that up.
I'm sorry. I probably will.
Good. Alright. With that, swap it out. Cotman, you definitely don't have higher decks. Good. Alright, that's it for the doubles. Alright, looks like she gets to go first. And she'll have her attention turned on you, and as she does that, you'll notice that she's got these almost like strangely marked shoulders that are kind of bursting through her clothes in these ragged holes that possibly the mutation itself made. But she's going to do 2 attacks. That's gonna be, the first one is a 20, and the second one is a 21.
Yeah, they
Yep.
both hit. I forgot. Yeah, I
Oh
was
yeah, you
drawing
don't
a
have
blank
your
for a second.
shield.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
right.
using my maul right now. Yeah.
Well, then you'll feel two separate blasts of nightmares come through. Whatever your character's greatest fear is, it almost comes to the forefront of your mind, um, with like a vicious visual. And so that'll be 5 plus 8, so 13 psychic damage, and I need two separate wisdom saves.
Minus 13 and two separate. Well, one's a 20 and the other was a 7.
Alright, so the first one passes, but the second one failed, and so you are now frightened of this person. You can no longer move anywhere closer towards them.
Oof.
And it's your turn.
Alrighty then. Da-da-da. Okay. Oh, wait, since I can't get closer to him, I'll take a swing at this guy again.
Yeah.
uh. Uh. do-do-do. Does a 18 hit?
18 does hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
Okay. That's only what's that, plus 5? So that's 6 damage in total.
6 damage. Alright.
And then I'll take that second swing. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit. This one you
Yeah.
miss.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Loki, you are up. You'll have to get at least right here just to have visual of this one. Just to help you out with that. Go ahead and roll your attacks. Oh, you're hiding first? Okay. 22 does hide. Go ahead and do your attack with advantage. Okay. I'm still here. Just 1 second. Okay. I'm here. Um, so with a 27, that does hit. So let's see, you did 12 damage. The second attack with a 10 is going to miss. So the first arrow lands right into this little triangular shaped one. The second arrow will just smack the wall behind it, and the arrow itself will just kind of break apart from the impacts. I see you moved back, which is fine. And so this one's going to plop, 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 and come up to Cotman and attempt to do a slam against him. Slam a jam. Does a 17 hit?
It does not.
Alright. Well, that misses, but it's going to attempt to jump on and leech onto you. I need a dex save.
Gotcha. Does an 11 save?
And 11 does not save, and so this thing, while it failed its slam, it does manage to wrap its legs around your side and leech onto you. And you're going to feel some barbs pierce into you. Where is... Give me this one. And you'll feel yourself take an initial 6 piercing damage. And... It'll take an action to take this thing off of you with a strength check. Or you could just leave it leeched on. Your choice.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. That brings us to Wednesday, which... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Rapier attack. 18 plus whatever is going to hit, so that's going to be 1d8 plus 5, right? Oh, we have a ally next to it, so it's actually 1d8 plus 3d6 plus 5 for 18 damage, stabbed right into this little triangle man. And I believe that's all they got. So, yeah. This little thing's turn, and it's also going to attempt to slam against you, Cotman. Cotman does a, maybe, pretty sure, a 22 hit.
It does. Definitely does.
Alright. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Almost dropped it all. Alright. And that'll be, you'll feel this thing slam up against you with this purple glow, and you'll take 12, 16 psychic damage. And then it is also going to attempt to leech onto you, so give me a dex save as this thing attempts to grab onto you as well.
Gotcha. That's a natural 20.
Alright, so this thing attempts to grab onto you, and not only does it fail, but it accidentally grabs its little buddy, and it falls. They both fall to the ground with a nat 20. It managed to dislodge the other one.
Oh, dang.
5, 15, 20. And this thing's gonna plop on over to Wednesday and make a slam attack. That's gonna be a miss with a 12. And then attempt to leech on to Wednesday, 1d20. Ooh, even with a good dex save. Oh, wait, plus the 5 from your aura. And
Plus
so
10.
10, because rabbit. So 14 plus some. I believe that's going to save. Yep. So that was a fail. And so this thing's also gonna. Oops. 5, 10, 15. Share space to. Well, share space here. Just so you know, right here. Sharing a space with the one at the bottom, attempting to slam against Cotman. Cotman does a 25 hit.
Yes, it definitely does.
Alright, that'll be 11, 21 psychic damage.
I am down.
And here's the
And since it
rules.
went over, I missed. Oh, that's a death saved, right?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
However, these things do suck, and you don't have an ability to make a dex save as it attempts to leech on you, and you will take 1 minus death save as it literally hops on top of you.
There we go. Oh, whoops.
To front.
There we go.
Yep. I was just putting it in front so that they can see that it is on top of your fallen body. Rabbit, you want to do something about that?
Yes, I am. Hang on. A furious typing. It's have to be fucking regular. Okay, okay, so can I cast Cure Wounds on Cotman, at the second level? So that'd be 2d8 plus my charisma modifier?
Yeah. Yeah, of course you can.
It's gonna be 6. Plus, that's gonna be 7, and then my charisma mod. That's gonna be 9 HP to Cotman.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Cotman goes up with 9 HP. You're still, on the ground, and this thing is still leeched onto you, but yeah.
It's something.
You're not dying as much anymore. And then
That was an action. So what you got?
I do. And then could I do some sort of like strength or athletic roll to like kind of
That would be
pull?
an action. You did an
That would
action
be,
cure wounds.
it would be an action. I don't. I guess I shall end my turn
All right, Leah. Now you get to do something about this.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. You made fun of these things for the whole time. Let's go.
Bonk it with your
These
staff.
triangle thing?
Straight out of the park.
What are you doing, Leah?
I'm gonna. I'm gonna conjure animals.
Okay, there we go. What are we doing? Which animal?
I'm gonna do tiger. Two. I have to do two.
You don't have to, but you can.
What do I do? Oh no, if I pick a level like a rating one, then I have to do two.
Alrighty. I only got a saber-tooth tiger, but just pretend it's a regular one.
Mm.
Alright, let me pull it up. Get its stats. Tiger. Alright, regular tiger. 37, 12, and 14. 37, 12, and 14, or 40. Yep. Alright, and then give right control. And then copy, paste. Alright, there's your two tigers. Where do you want them? You can move
Yeah,
them.
here. That's best place
Okay.
right now.
Hey, you spawn them right there. That's your action. Anything else from you?
Yeah, I can. No, I can't. Never mind. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Then that brings us. Oh well, now your tigers get their turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The first one is.
Oh, I'm sorry. These things are supposed to be large.
Mm-hmm.
And with the statue, I don't know if this one will fit over here.
Oh. Can I do two different types of animals?
Yeah.
Or does it have to be the same
No,
animal?
it can be more than one animal, but it has to be the same rating, so it has to be a CR one.
Okay. Then how high is this
How high is
floor?
this room? The ceiling is about 30 feet up. It does not go up with the stairs that go up another 10 feet.
Hmm. Okay, I feel like that's still too big for the situation.
I mean, it's a tiger. They're more like long, big, so I'd say it could fit behind the statue, so that's fine. I'll just leave it over here.
I was gonna do a giant eagle, but it's not. Most of these things are very large
Yeah,
in the one category.
that's
But a
fine.
giant eagle would be over everything, so I don't know if that's
I'll let the,
more ideal.
like I said, we'll just leave the tiger and say it fits behind the statue long ways, so. But yeah, so the tigers get their turn. Go ahead, and what are they doing?
They're gonna bite and claw, I guess.
They get one attack. They don't have multi-attack. So
Okay,
which
so
ones are they
then
doing? Two bites?
the bite, yeah, two
Alright,
bites.
then make two attacks.
So, yep. Okay, so we got one 8 and one nat 20. So
Well, the
that's
8 misses.
yeah.
So this one down here can be the nat 20. And that would be, yeah, go ahead and do your 2d10
Yeah,
plus 6 for the bites.
got it.
This tiger just spawns out behind these little triangles and it just takes a bite right out of the side of one of them,
It's 18.
dealing a chunk of damage. The thing didn't die, but it looks less like a pyramid now that it's missing a whole side of it.
Great.
With that, she is going to do 2 Nightmare Blasts. Probably on the tigers, so 1 for each tiger. So first one is a nat 20, and then the second one is a 23. So the one right here next to her, so that's going to be the one with the nat 20. It's going to take a whopping 14 damage, psychic, and it needs to make a wisdom save. And then the other tiger is just going to take 5 psychic damage and needs a wisdom save as well.
Okay. Ooh, I don't know how smart tigers are. Okay. Okay. That's a nat 1 and a 13. I'm on both ends today.
Alright, the nat 1 for the first one that was attacked gets scared. The 13 does save, so this one doesn't care, but this one that got the critical hit is frightened of her, and with a nat 1, I'm gonna say it's also frightened of its surroundings. So it's gonna have to make its attacks with disadvantage.
Okay.
Did you adjust the health for? Yeah, you did. Okay. All right, Cotman, you are up. Now, this thing leeching on you. It's attached. Okay. Yep. So this thing is attached to you, but you are welcome to stand up if you'd like. Cotman, you might be muted. Are you there? Cotman might not be there. Alright, we will circle back to Cotman. Loki, go ahead and you can see everything from where you're at, so.
I can take this one.
Uh, 25 does hits, and you get your sneak attack. So, which one did you hit? North? This one?
The one on Cotton.
The one on top of Cotman. Okay. Alrighty. In that case, it will be 16 damage. The 13 does not hit. So the second one kind of flies over. It just kind of skids on the ground in front of the statue.
That's fine, sure.
Alright. Cotman, are you back?
I am.
Okay,
Sorry.
cool. Go ahead and do your turn.
Okay. Still on the floor. This
Half
one's on my
move.
belly.
Half move with the stand up. It will still be attached to you when it stands
Yeah.
up.
I'll go ahead and use the what's it called? My points of lay on hands to bring me back up to a decent amount of health.
Okay. Action lay on hands. Are you using all of them?
Yes.
Alright,
I'm a level
so
7,
35
so
points. So add 35 to your health.
There we go.
Alright, big boost. That's your
Yep.
action though. Anything else?
Use a wait, can I? Oh yeah, that's not a spell, right? That's just a thing I can do. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to use Shield of Faith on myself. Bring me up to 21 without the shield.
Okay, fair enough. Alrighty. Anything else or no?
That's all.
Okay. This thing is going to do a slam against Cotman. And so that is only a 12. That misses. But I need a dex save from Cotman as it tries to leech onto you as well. You have a +10 to the save. Almost impossible to fail it, to be honest.
Okay, I got an 18 then.
18 is a pass. Wednesday is gonna stab the one in front of her. That's gonna hit. So with the sneak attack added, 1d8 plus 3d6 plus 5, 21 damage to the little triangle man. I don't know what else she would have done, so we're going to go on to the next. This thing here is gonna go for a slam against you as well, Cotman. That is a 21. Does that hit? I think it does.
Yes,
right?
it does.
Well, that's gonna be a bad roll. Good for you. 10 damage. Psychic damage.
Gotcha.
And
Cool.
then I need a dex save from you as well, as it attempts to leech onto you.
This is 17.
17 passes. Alright. It's the other one's turn. It's going to focus on Wednesday, and it's going to do a psychic slam. Wednesday, again, that's a that's a 9, so that's gonna miss. It's gonna attempt to leech onto Wednesday. 1d20, 10, 20 plus her thing. So yep, that fit passes. It's now the turn for the one that's on Cotman. So Cotman, you immediately take some piercing damage as it is leeched onto you. The pierce damage is a whopping 3, the lowest it could have been.
Gotcha.
And it's going to kind of like lift itself up as far as it can and try and slam into you with its psychic. And since it's leeched onto you, it gets advantage. That is a 22. Well, that might have been too much.
31 minus 22.
No,
that should
22
be
was
9.
22 was the hit.
Oh, whoops. Never mind. My bad. I thought that was the damage. I was like,
No. The damage is only 5. Another bad roll for you.
there we go. Okay.
Okay. Alright, now that brings us back to Rabbit.
Alright. Can I just whack the one that's on Cotman right now?
Yeah, if you want.
Or would I hit Cotman in the process?
It will be at disadvantage because of that. So.
Okay. You know what? I feel good. I'm feeling okay. I really had to go and say that. I mean, that might still hit. 14? Does a 14 hit?
14 does hit.
Okay, good. Cool. Where's my D8? Where'd my D8 go? There's my D8. Fucking hell. Please. Very good. That's gonna be max damage at 13 damage.
Alrighty, a solid swipe across it. It doesn't let go of Cotman, and it's just now got this bit of a wound on it.
Cool. And then can I do, is just a check a bonus, or is that an action?
Oh, what check?
Can I do a medicine check to like see how everyone's doing?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay. Advantage on this action. And then it's gonna be an 18 on that medicine check.
You can tell that Cotman and you are the only two that are messed up. Cotman way more than you, though.
Cool. Alright. I will end my turn there then.
Okay. Leah, you are up. Rabbit, you missed an extra attack. Leah, you're up.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for the one on Cotman as well with an arrow, I guess.
Okay, go for it. Disadvantage, so you don't hit Cotman.
Right. I got a 14 as well. Yeah.
14.
First one was
That does hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
Oh. 8.
8. 8 damage. Not bad. It's still attached to Cotman and it's still alive with another wound in it. The arrow sticking out of the triangle as it's embedded. Anything else from Leah?
Yeah, I'm gonna, I guess, bonus action healing word.
Okay.
Can I do that? Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, my brain is mushy. Healing word. Yeah, so. Spell slots. So that's a 6.
Hey, it's something.
6 is health.
Yeah, I just don't have
So.
any spells.
Alright, and then your tigers.
Oh yeah, these guys. Let's go.
This one has advantage and this one has disadvantage.
No advantage. Yeah. Total 10 and
Well,
then...
actually, since Cotman is up, it would have just a regular attack with the advantage cancellation.
Oh, okay. Well then it is a 16 for the bite. And then the other one...
Well, since you rolled 2 dice, we'll say that that's the advantage. So what was the one that you rolled higher?
Oh, then it's a 15 and a 16.
Okay. Which one was it biting of the 2 here?
Wait, did I...
You said bite, right? So which one of these 2 is a hit?
Yeah,
Top,
probably...
top or bottom?
Yeah, the top one. The
Alright,
top one.
1d10 plus 5? 3. 1d10 plus 3?
3. 3. Yeah, this is not a 1d10. That is a 13. Lucky me.
13 damage, not bad. Alright, and now a single regular attack from this one to hit the one in front of it.
It's a 5.
A 5 is gonna miss.
Oh wait, I thought we have to roll again. I thought we used both of them for...
You have a second tiger, which would get his own attack.
Yeah.
And the disadvantage cancels out with the advantage from flanking, so it's a flat
Okay.
roll. And you said you rolled a 5, right?
No, that was for damage. I think I was confused. Sorry about that.
Oh, you gotta hit first.
I thought we were using my attack rolls for the...
You go to 15
for the
and
both of
16,
them.
but those are that was one roll because it was advantage. Those 2 dice go for that one attack. This one's a single dice roll.
Okay, so... No, I get it. 13 is my roll though,
13
so
misses.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Unfortunate. She's gonna... Yeah, I think she's gonna do the same thing. Nightmare Blast on both of them. Well, I'll do the tiger to her left first. That is a... maybe. What's her plus for this? That is a 13. Hey, it's... And then for the other one north of her, that is a 19. So they both hit. And that will be... For the first one, that'll be 4 damage, psychic. Doesn't need to make a wisdom save, it's already scared. And then for the north one, that'll be 11 psychic damage, and it does need to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
I'll handle the health for you. So -4 to the first one, and -11 to the second one.
Thank you.
How'd that save go?
Didn't. 7. It's a 7 for...
7? Alright, that is a fail, so it is now frightened of this person. And won't be able to move until it's out of line of sight. Cotman, you are up.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's think. Let's go ahead and prep a divine smite and try and smack one of these guys.
Go for it.
That might not hit. That is a 14.
14 just barely hits. Which one are you hitting?
Okay. I was gonna go for the one that I. Oh, is this still originally the one I hit before? The one in the bottom right, right here.
I believe so, yes.
Yes, I was gonna go for that one because I'm assuming that's like the lowest one. I think maybe.
Okay. Well, go ahead and with a, you said that was what to hit? 20 something?
It was a 14 to hit, right?
14. Okay, yeah, 14 does
Yeah.
hit. So go
So
ahead and do your
2d6 and then
2d6
2d8.
plus 2d8 plus 5.
Yes. Okay. Could be a little better, but no big deal. 11 plus 16. Oh, that's 22 damage.
22. Wow. You bring
And,
your all down and you crush this little triangle into less, more like a pancake at this point.
and then I'll go ahead and use the inspiring smite thingy to give myself a little more, a little extra temporary hit points.
2d8 plus 7. Loki, you
Gotcha.
are up.
8 plus 3.
Okay.
18. Okay. 18 points. Not bad.
Encampment.
18. Whew. Goodness.
You said the one on Cotman?
Wow.
Yeah? The one on Cotman would be with disadvantage because it's attached to him. So the 11 would actually miss, but you can try again.
Well, then I will take one of the others.
Oh, one of the others then? Alright, that would have been a 21 with a hit. So which one were you attacking? In front of Wednesday or in front of Cotman?
Front of Dartmouth.
Cotman. Alright, so 18 damage is nothing to smirk at, and you can go ahead and do your second attack. 12 is gonna miss. So, once again, you land the first arrow, it embeds into this little triangle guy, and the second arrow flies past him, skidding on the ground. Is that all?
That's fine. Yeah.
Alrighty. This little guy is gonna take his turn, and he is going to do a slam attack against Cotman. Cotman does a 19. I don't think it hits.
Nope, it does not.
Alrighty. It's going to attempt to leech on you. Go ahead and do a dex save.
Gotcha. A second. There's a what's it called? 14. Does that save?
14 does save.
I was forgetting my dex modifier for a half a second there.
All good.
Actually saved me there.
Brings us to Wednesday. 2d20s. Ooh, a nat 20 from Wednesday to do a whopping 2d8 plus 66 plus 10. And that'll be 35 damage, killing this thing outright. Alright, that's it for Wednesday. As the other one goes, you'll hear her call out, "Finish the strong one!" And this one will turn its focus to Cotman. Cotman does a 23 hit.
It definitely does.
Alrighty, that's gonna be 15 psychic damage. And then it's going to attempt to leech onto you.
Minus 15. Let me make that. What's it called? Save real quick. Nope, that's a 4, so I drop my thingy. So I'm down to 19 again.
Oh, yeah. 19.
Concentration.
Okay. Concentration save, yep.
Yeah.
Alright,
So,
and then a dex save. Don't forget your plus 10 from the auras.
Gotcha. That is a 25.
25 is enough to save, and it fails to leech onto you. However, the one that is leeched onto you will do an initial 10 piercing damage as it keeps its claws digging deeper into you. And then it's going to once again lift itself up, glow purple, and attempt to slam against you. That is that is a nat 20, my friend.
Ooh.
That's gonna be okay. That was a bad roll, but maybe the other one will be good. We'll see. 6, 8 plus. Oh. Alrighty. Yes, it was. Let's see. 10 plus the 8, so 28 psychic damage.
I am back down again.
Alright, Cotman
Back
falls
to the floor with me.
once again. Rabbit, you are up.
Alright.
Don't worry about me. Just finish the thingies off.
Okay. Cotman's wishes. I'm going to swing at the one on Cotman. Okay, amazing. 16. That hits, correct?
16 does hit. Are you hitting the one on top of Cotman?
Yes, I did roll disadvantage.
Okay, then yes, the 16 does hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
That's going to be 11 damage.
11 is nothing to smirk at. It looks incredibly hurt. It's not doing well. It's blood dripping into the open wounds of Cotman. Go ahead and do your second attack.
Yes. And then that's going to be a 14, which also hits, if I remember correctly.
14 does hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
And then that's going to be another 10 damage.
Alright, you kill the thing and it falls off of Cotman.
Very good. And then I'm going to bonus action a potion for Cotman.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2.
So it's going to be 7 HP for Cotman.
And I'm back up again.
Alright, so brings us to Leah.
It's a roller coaster of.
Uh-huh. Can I see her from down here? Maybe here?
Yeah, you can do that. You can see her.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast light on her. Let's see if
Okay. Go ahead and attempt that.
attempt it.
Well, you could miss.
No, she has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, is that a con save? Oh, sorry. I thought Blight was one of the rolls. Alright. Con save. There we go. Here we go.
I'm not doing good at rolling. I'll let them know.
That is not a terrible con. Dirty 20.
Well, yeah. She beats me.
I still think she takes half damage, so 4d8.
Yeah, she does.
Instead of 8d8, make it 4d8.
Oh, okay.
An 18 damage. Necrotic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, 18 damage. You see this black lightning-like come out and strike her, and parts of her skin just get blackened from the impact. Anything? And then your tigers?
Yeah, there he goes. Okay. I guess this one would have to move because it's frightened.
I mean, does that count as moving? It's not moving towards her, but it's not moving away from her either. So yeah, I'd say that it can move over there, but it's kind of blocked off
I
from
thought
this
they were
one.
trying to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little blocked off from the other one, so yeah, it's a little stuck. But this one can make its attack. It gets advantage because of Wednesday.
Okay, yeah, that was a dirty 20, and then the other one doesn't hit with. Well, yeah, 12, it doesn't hit. Because it was 7.
Okay, so you said dirty 20? Right?
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay, that does hit. Go ahead and do your 1d10 plus 3.
12.
Alrighty, that would have been enough for it to. This tiger almost completely eats this thing, and it's just gone now. Alright. Anything else?
Do I have to take an action or anything to drop the spell?
No, you could just choose to let them go.
Yeah, they're scared of her. It's very useless to have them here now.
Alright, yeah, you could just
I
drop
don't
the
think
spell,
that
and
they're
now
gonna.
they're gone.
Yeah.
With that, she's going to let out a no! How dare you all! You take from me, I take from you. Nightmare Blast onto Cotman. That is a 20, which does hit. An initial 9 psychic damage. Cotman goes back down.
Yep.
Another Nightmare Blast to Cotman.
Cotman, don't you have a 21 on your
Nope.
AC?
He lost
Nope.
the Shield of Faith. Plus, he
Yeah.
was in.
Oh,
It went
Shield of Faith is a
incapacitated.
concentration.
Plus, he went incapacitated for at least a moment when I dropped it. And for
Yeah.
since you're down, it's advantage. So that is a 25, and so
That is a second death saving throw. So
yep.
it's second fail.
And since you are next in line, go ahead and make your death saving throw. If you have 2 fails right now, then anything lower than a 10 is it.
Sorry, y'all. It's a 9. It's just below. Cotman's gone.
So, Cotman, you have a moment to say a final thing.
Of course you fucking die on your last fucking session. God.
You didn't understand what was happening? Why I stopped trying to save it? It was. I couldn't. There's nothing we could have done.
Okay, that's above table talk. Let Cotman have his moment.
Fair enough.
Cotman, you have a final moment.
I just clutch my symbol one final time. Look at my party members, knowing that they'll get through this dungeon. And take my final breath. And there I am, just lifeless on the ground.
Alright. You didn't have the final words or anything? Just a final moment?
No, I knew I know they'll get through. Oh, in my final moments, I knew they would get through the dungeon. So, with the our golden statuette, I just didn't know who was gonna die. At least Cotman didn't know.
Loki, you are up.
Boom, full party inspiration. I'm kidding.
I did have something. If you said I had a secret thing, but that's how I always do. If you guys do a certain thing, then I have certain things. But yeah, Loki, you get to go next.
That's the base thing.
Okay, 29 is enough to hide. You can hide to get advantage on this next hit. 24 does hit. 13 damage. A solid arrow strike into her shoulder. And your second shot is a 27. You get it in the other shoulder, doing another 10 damage. She doesn't look good. Wednesday would likely pull out her bow as well and let loose an arrow. Shoot, bonus action, steady aim to get advantage on this, actually. And with advantage, that is going to be 1d6 plus 5. 6 plus 5. 8 damage from Wednesday. And then Rabbit, you are up.
So is she still on the statue?
Yes, she has been on the statue the entire time.
Fucking hell. Anywhere. Down. If I can't bring her down, I'm fucking going up to her. Can I Misty Step onto the top of the statue?
How many Misty Steps do you have? You got it from. What do you have Misty Step from?
I have it as a level 2 spell because I'm an Oath of the Ancient.
Oh, you just have it. Okay.
Yeah,
As long as
I just have it.
if you have a spell slot, then go for it.
Yep.
You can misty step to be on the statue next to her, sword in hand. You'll have to one hand the sword as you're going to be holding yourself on the statue with your other one, but also means you don't have a shield, just so you know. But yeah, go ahead and make your attack, or rather, do your movement. Yep. So you misty step on top of there, and yeah, go ahead and make your attack.
Alright. Please. Please, you've been giving me such good luck with the D20s. Can I have one now? Please. That's a 19!
A 19, that does hit. Go ahead and do your.
Well, it's a 19 to roll. It's a 27 to hit, but
then
that does
yes.
hit still.
All right. Are you adding anything to the hits?
Can I add a divine smite?
Yes, you can add a divine smite. So that'll be, if you add a divine smite, it'll be a total of 3d8 plus 5.
3d8 plus 5. Alright. It's gonna be 2. So that's gonna be 7. And then 10, so 15 damage in total.
Alright, so you teleport on top of that statue, hold yourself right, you swing your sword, and with a last moment of surprise shock on her face, you cut her head off and it falls to the ground. And her body just plops on the ground below.
And I like to imagine that he swung that sword with a very agonized scream because he just watched one of his best friends die in front of him. And when her body plops to the floor, he makes his way back down, goes over to Cotman's body, and then just falls to his knees sobbing.
I will just probably, I guess, hug Rabbit and try to keep myself from crying myself. Kind of in shock, I think.
If you search my body, you'll find a small note of just asking to finish my shrine. That's all. Just that small shrine that I was building back at our home. But that's it. In case anything were ever to happen to me.
Okay. Can finish your shrine.
So before I say my next part, I'm gonna let you guys have your, here's Cotman. So Loki, you can move into if you want. And Leah, don't forget you have that one thing on your staff that you could use to help with this.
With this situation? Ah.
Any situation.
Yeah. Well, I can definitely cast calm on everybody. I'll say that Cotman would want us to keep a level head and want us to complete what we've done. He's believes in justice and he believes in killing bad people. So we should stay true to what he believes.
Can I reject the calm?
I believe there's a save if you wanna reject it.
Yeah, can I just automatically fail?
If you automatically fail, then you'll be calm. So you have to make a charisma saving throw to avoid the calm emotions from coming over you. And it is against Leah's save.
And it's a nat fucking 1. Let my boy cry!
You can cry just calmly. Calm doesn't mean you can't grieve. It just means that it's less aggressive and we can actually feel through it calmly. It doesn't mean that you don't have to feel. It just means you can process it easier.
Correct. Um, from Cotman's supplies,
There you go.
I sent you the list. So, on that note, were there items listed that you wanted to keep on you, Cotman?
Mm, I think the only thing I didn't list was my holy symbol. That's the thing I wanted to keep. It was like the things I didn't list were the things I wanted to keep, which would probably just be like my traveler's clothes and like just a simple set of stuff I could be buried with.
Um,
Oh, I didn't.
but from his supplies, you guys can collect the decanter of endless water, adamantine plate armor, goggles of night, the uh, the luminous war pick, and two standard potions that he had on him.
Yes. I try to drink them, but
Who's
I keep
who's the who's the
getting it
note
all.
taker? Who's the note taker now?
I can be, but I'm not really good at note taking
Okay.
for everybody. But I can, if we can work together, I can definitely do it.
Okay. Well, I guess just write down the items that you're getting off of him for now.
I put everything in the Phandelver and below notes if you just want to take that.
Okay.
Is
That
that
works.
everything we would get? Would you want to give
Uh,
us your light bringer, or would you want to be buried with
I
it?
mean, I knew Rabbit was a paladin too, so she would be good to use the Lightbringer as well. So,
Okay.
even though she doesn't like using blunt weapons, I know, or as much as I do, because Cotman loved blunt weapons. But I would want the Rabbit to have the Lightbringer. Oh, in case she ever wanted to use it. I mean, it's a great paladin weapon.
Okay.
All
Yeah, I was.
this could have been on his note, just so you guys know. Whenever you read the note, like, yeah, it
Yeah.
asks to finish the shrine, but also it lists like who gets what. So, Cotman can just
I
put
had,
down who
yeah,
gets what, or just what can be
yeah,
just taken and what he wants to keep with him. Um,
for people.
but
I mean, it's yours to keep or whatever you want to do with it, really.
before we end today's session, uh, are you guys going to leave Cotman here, or are you going to move him somewhere until further travels or something?
Um,
That's
Rabbit is going to um, pick up Cotman like bridal style. I'm gonna have to do a check for that, I guess.
No, you're strong enough, and he's small enough.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'm tiny.
Okay.
and
Probably like
I'm
50, 60
presuming you
pounds.
guys have already taken off his armor and stuff like that, and put it in the bag of holding. So,
Um,
yeah, you can just pick him up. Where are you taking him?
so I'm gonna bring him. I'm just gonna go straight there. I'm just gonna bring him up to one of the rooms and just lay him in one of the beds, so he's at least comfortable until we can come back for him.
Fair enough.
And rejoin the group.
All right. Well then, that is the end of our session here. Um, and I guess we'll pick it up next week with you guys continuing as the four of you. You got the door to your right, you got the door south, and you have a week to recoup from this moment.
Grub is gonna need a lot longer than a week to recoup.
Mm-hmm.
No
It's a week for
worries.
you to recoup mainly. Rabbit still,
I know.
it just happened for him. Poor
Uh,
guy.
Same
and
here.
I bet you'll have issues with those triangles moving forward. Yeah, see, they're threats. They're
They
dangerous.
definitely are.
We didn't think they were threats. They're still funny.
Well,
They're like rubbery.
they're part of why your friends did. So,
Yeah.
well, all right, guys, that's it for this week. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out here.